sharpen man like steel sharpens steel. Understand me?
Unite, brother, steel sharpens steel.
Steel sharpens steel, to the whole team strong.
But steel sharpens steel. Let me sound off.
Steel sharpens steel. I'ma keep it real.
I'm on some steel sharpens steel shit.
I don't know if it was you that brought it up, but when it comes to certain people and the things they do, are you able to separate the art from the person? For me, it's yes and no. Because it's like
depends on what we're talking about.
Polanski, I don't have an emotional connection to his work like y'all do. So it's easy for me to cut.
Y'all, who the fuck is y'all? I just like Chinatown.
I like one or two of his movies.
I just like Chinatown.
Well,
and I haven't even seen it.
I thought you liked
if you mention someone like
but let me finish.
like Spike Lee, then I go
Woody Allen.
Let me finish my point.
Or the Rolling Stones.
That's a good example.
We're not talking about that.
That's another thing about the whole thing. If you're gonna talk about one person, you gotta talk about all of them. And people don't want to do that. They want to pick and choose. Oh, I like this person. And
it's because that's what they relate to.
So I'm gonna ignore the crazy shit that they did. But let me finish the point. The point is, for me, it depends, I guess, if I have an emotional connection with a person. Like R. Kelly, I've known, and just like the world has known, that nigga's been a pedophile his whole entire fucking life and career.
His whole life. God damn. Imagine being a pedophile your whole life. This nigga's free fucking baby.
We knew who he was.
I don't know.
When he knew, nigga, you knew.
I don't know that nigga.
You knew he was a pedophile.
Niggas been knowing since like 01.
Well, I mean, I didn't like saying that you know is different from saying that
he
like
had a whole tape, and I've never seen the tape, but I didn't have to.
Okay, but
your barbershop never played the tape.
I'm sure they did, but I'm not gonna see it.
I'm not gonna.
That's child pornography.
Your barbershop never played. We was kids, back
actually.
Your barbershop, because you went to Central Barbershop.
But niggas were passing it around.
Yeah.
Barbershop. So
they played that shit.
Oh, they didn't play it. They passed it around though.
Nah, they played that shit on the screen.
Also,
it was like that's that nigga, dog.
But my point was that it depends on people. Will you let me finish, nigga?
He was just trying to piggyback on what you was saying.
I feel you, but you cut me off. I could finish my own sentence. Anyway,
you ain't gonna smack him now.
I'll smack both of them. Let's go.
What's happening, nigga? All right, go ahead.
I forgot my whole.
Here we go.
You had separating.
I'm about to cough on your whole laptop.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's
Anywho,
doing shit like that is
that's terrorist threat.
The point was, it depends on if you have an emotional connection to the artist or not. If you do, then maybe you'll be like, I can listen to the music. That's it is facts. A little weird, but maybe
that
like
is
Bill Cosby.
That's facts.
The Cosby Show, I grew up on that, and when it first came out, I'm not gonna lie, it did make me look at it. Still to this day, it makes me look at it a little bit weird, but it still is. I can separate Cliff Huxtable from Bill Cosby and the family and all that. I can't.
It's called the Cosby Show.
I can. That is the point. I can.
That's weird. It's the Cosby Show, but you playing Cliff Huxtable.
Bill is his middle name. Or Cosby.
It's just like his second show, Cosby.
But they could say that as an excuse. Cliff. That don't sound right. Bill Cosby. Wait. Cliff.
First of all, that nigga name is Heathcliff.
Relax.
Which is wild.
No, but like a lot of sitcoms do that though. Like Everybody Loves Raymond. It's Ray Romano, but in the show he's Ray Barone.
You got a fucking problem here, buddy?
Just like the Wayans brothers. Them niggas last name Williams.
Damn. That is weird.
Eve, her name ain't even Eve on the show.
That's facts. Was Wanda Sykes Wanda on that show?
I don't remember.
Okay, nobody watched it.
You had a show?
Exactly. Nobody watched it.
No.
I did used to watch it, but I don't remember nothing about it. Nah, you know who's funny on Blackish? Deion Cole. Deion Cole a fucking fool, bro. That nigga's hilarious, bro. He been funny for a minute.
I hate that. I hate that
black
commercial.
People, maybe we just didn't know. I don't know.
No, we knew. That nigga was in Barbershop. That's when I first.
I've been in the original Barbershop.
He was in Barbershop 2, I meant to say.
I saw him on
3.
No, he was in both of them, but he was in Barbershop 2 because they were talking about all the gentrification going on, and he was the nigga in the chair that went, "Now wait a minute, Calvin. If they build a strip club around here, I ain't never going home."
Because he's from Chicago.
And then, and then his girl walked in because he was on the phone with a bitch. And
yeah, that nigga
was funny.
When he pull out, I used to watch him on what's this shit? Comic View.
Yes.
God, when that nigga would pull out his bag, be like,
"It's 30 pictures."
that nigga's stupid. When y'all seen his new special yet?
I saw a part of it.
Bro, that shit is hilarious. That nigga pulled out the list. He was like, is Arby's called Arby's because RB is short for roast beef, and that's what they known for? And the audience was like, he was like, I thought we was up here. I see we still down here. It's all good. It's all
Bro,
good.
Chicago comedian. I've never met an unfunny Chicago comedian.
That's a fact.
All them dudes are funny. D-Ray, Bernie, Corey.
Corey Holcomb is still my favorite comedian of all time.
Do it for the paper. Now, bitch, you knew who I was.
Bitch stomach look like some balled up homework.
And so you don't only kill it. I knew she was gonna keep it fresh. Welcome to All-Star Weekend. All this goof ass shit.
All these murders.
You only killing the car.
God, it's entertainment.
You just came from the hitman's office.
That nigga's stupid.
Now, Shaq, that's messed up. How y'all let Lamar Odom wife run across?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
I'm still mad to go.
I am too. Because I paid for a ticket, but it was just the wrong day.
This is why I don't invite y'all to shit. I'll never come when I invite y'all.
I'm mad we missed that Eddie Griffin shit.
Ever.
I am too, low key.
Next time.
I went to go see Ali Sadiq though.
I promise you.
If they ever open shit back up.
It depends on who it is though.
If they ever open shit back up.
I'm not going if the person ain't funny. I'm only paying for people that's funny. Like I'll have to see some shit you did on video, or I just know that you're funny. Because I'd be damned if I go to another stand up that's not funny. That shit pissed me off.
Who you go to that wasn't funny?
I don't talk about it.
Oh
no, who was it?
Paul Mooney.
I've never seen him live,
and we never will.
Oh, that wasn't you. I'm thinking about Joe Budden. That
we never will because I don't want to do this again because we did with Little Richard. But I heard
talk about it.
Yeah,
Paul Mooney.
He's close.
Dead ass?
He's close, yeah. He's like in...
His son said that months ago, too.
I don't keep up with Paul Mooney. Like, he's a vegetable?
He don't have much time left, is what I heard.
He's a carrot?
He ain't got much time left from what I heard.
That's crazy.
Well, man, you know my Mount Rushmore. My top 5. He's taken out of my top 5. And he's with Richard and all of them.
So is this your Mount Rushmore or your top 5?
They don't know your top 5.
I'm taking him out of the Mount Rushmore because he was number 1, but now it's...
Paul Mooney?
Yeah.
Was number 1?
Eddie Murphy, but Paul Mooney, bro, those stand-ups that he did the past few years, like I'm talking about like 04,
Jesus
05,
is Black
2012, It's the End of the World.
Analyzing White America. Bro, I know Analyzing White America by heart.
You gotta loan me
I think
DVDs,
that's the only one I've seen.
You know, as soon as
I got all the DVDs,
they're gonna
bro.
delete all his stuff. They're already working on it. All his stand-up is damn
You
near
can't
off
even
of
find
YouTube.
that shit no more.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to burn that shit because
too much truth.
all of it is like damn near erased.
But
Dick Gregory's stuff still out there?
Yeah, but that's Dick Gregory though, bro. He didn't get as raw as Paul Mooney did. Pause. Stop. But no, they got one stand-up special where Paul Mooney was talking about where the word motherfucker comes from. You can't even find it on YouTube no more.
Yeah, that George Carlin shit. When he was like, we don't get mad at Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor for saying niggas.
They're niggers.
They're niggas.
George Carlin said that?
Yeah. No.
You gotta hear the context. You gotta hear the context.
It sound funny.
He was like,
wait a minute, let me see it for you. Wait, what? Daniel Cormier retiring after UFC 252
because he know Miocic about to beat that ass.
No, yeah, he
retired.
He don't want to see.
Nah, he about to fight Stipe.
He don't want to see.
He announced it prematurely that he's retiring after that.
He don't want to see Bones again.
Nah, George Carlin was like, he was like, people get mad. Like the N word itself is not a bad word, but it's the context you use it in that makes it a bad word. So when a white person is saying nigga, they're usually saying it to be derogatory. So he's like, we don't get mad at Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor when they say nigga, because they niggas. We already 16 minutes into this motherfucker, so we might as well get started. What's poppin'?
It's your boy Split.
It's not. It's your boy Ice, a.k.a. Mr. A.k.a. We ain't gonna get into all that right now. To my right, we have
O'Shea.
To my left, we have
Vic.
And this is Steel Sharpens Steel.
I'ma keep it real.
Okay. You just been waiting to say that.
Yes. You love that song.
Yep.
If y'all know what song it is, it's Can't Be Life with Scarface, Beanie Siegel, and Jay-Z. It's a great song. Everyone should listen to it.
Beans had the best verse.
Well, he might have, honestly. I guess you all on your dean and I ain't. I mean, stop it, Aki, before I send shots through your body. Like, okay, all right.
So O'Shea said he had something he need to get off his chest. So I'm gonna wait till he finish eating his ice.
This nigga crunch your ice like a 50-year-old black man.
Alright, nigga, okay. I guess we gonna have to keep it moving.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
Cormier is retiring after UFC 252.
You don't want to see Bones again.
Yeah, we can talk about that. Cormier?
Yeah.
Retiring?
Yeah.
Connor said he was retiring for the 50th time.
That nigga is not. I don't believe him. Period.
I think Cormier might be doing what Connor's doing though, because Dana White said that like a lot of people are retiring because of the uncertainty of the corona.
But he old.
But I think that a lot of people are like they don't know when the corona's gonna ease up, so they don't know when they're gonna have like time to get in shape and then fly and try to be healthy and get to fight together.
You got all time to get in shape
now. You can't go nowhere.
They have private gyms. All they gotta do is everybody at the gym.
Not all of them.
If you a high ranking,
some of these niggas are broke, bro.
They still a part of a gym.
Yeah, but they don't have their own private gym like Conor.
It's not their own. I'm saying they're at a gym, like they're under a camp that all works together.
Well, look. At the end of the day, it seemed like to me, certain niggas want to fight, and certain niggas don't want to fight. And to me, it just seems like they're using the COVID as a cop-out. I get it, though. Like, you feel like your health is going to be at risk. But certain people...
you fight for it.
But your health is always at risk. This isn't a Roman Reigns situation.
Yeah, like...
we don't know what they got done.
I can't say that. But, I don't know. If you really want to fight, you'll do it. Amanda did it. Amanda.
She's a man, duh.
Cyborg?
That's dude.
That bitch, man.
And if you hear this... Neil said that, but
they don't know who Neil is. So
Ice, he stays at
chill.
But I don't know. It seems like people are using it as a cop out because I don't see why. I don't think Dana would put his fighters at risk if he really felt like you could go to wherever the event was and fight and be okay. Oh, well, you disagree with me, Darius? Share your thoughts.
Because he's got this thing coming up on the 11th of July called Fight Island, and they have to travel to Abu Dhabi.
What's your point?
It's Abu Dhabi. I mean, it's kind of a health risk to fly people out right now
on a private jet.
I'm seeing bitches get flew out still.
Well, that's different. We're not talking about dick appointments.
That's even worse because that's two types of diseases you can get.
Right. A lot of them get raw too. We ain't gonna talk about that.
But
if I fly a bitch out, I'm definitely fucking raw. What are you talking about?
I don't know about that, bro.
You think I'm paying $150 to put on a condom?
I'm not.
Nah, just jack out.
Come on,
I'm not paying for shit.
Y'all bugging if you think I'm about to fly a bitch out to be like, yeah, let me put this plastic over my dick. Fuck out of here.
I don't know how we got here. We're gonna move along.
But my theory about first of all, Conor McGregor, this is what the 5th time he's retired in the last 4 years. I don't believe him. That's number one. Let's get that out the way.
I don't either.
Number two.
Hold up. Let's keep it on Conor real quick because I was putting myself in his shoes. I was thinking, based on everything we know about Conor, this is why I still think he's capping, but let's say he's not.
He's a rapist?
He's got that sexual Me Too charge thing pending still.
That's crazy.
Allegedly, he owes the mob money in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you got to think, he's lost a couple fights. When fighters lose their fights, they lose their confidence. And I think he's low-key running from Khabib. And
or Masvidal.
I don't think he's scared of him, really.
Well, Masvidal's scared of Usman.
No, he not. No, he not.
We gonna see. They keep talking shit, but we don't see.
Oh no,
he not scared of that.
I think McGregor's scared of Masvidal, and Masvidal's
No, but McGregor's really scared of the dude that beat Tony. I think even Khabib might be scared of him because nobody saw that shit coming.
Henry Gaethje.
Nobody saw that shit coming.
Not scared.
Gaethje nice though.
He is, but nobody saw him beating Tony the way he beat that nigga like he stole something.
He did.
I'm not a big Tony Ferguson
not
fan,
nigga, bro.
I'm not either, but I know that he was a savage.
Khabib is not.
And the way he beat, like niggas thought he was gonna do that to Khabib.
He was not gonna do that to Khabib. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Khabib was gonna fuck Tony Ferguson up.
Shut up. Did you see his response to that fight? And nigga said no words on Twitter because he didn't expect Tony to lose, especially lose the way that he lost to Homeboy.
Habib is not
and then
scared.
McGregor, I don't know.
Habib is not scared.
I'm not gonna say he's scared, but his confidence may not be.
You saw what he did.
Khabib?
As it was.
You saw what he did
against who? Ferguson?
No.
You saw what he did against McGregor.
Justin Gaethje?
He made McGregor tap out, bro.
Who? That's McGregor. We talking about somebody completely different.
McGregor not that nice.
No, he's nice. He's just not.
What?
He's just not maybe
top
where he
5.
was. Well, you heard what I was saying.
Top 5 what?
UFC fighters
of all
I
time?
put Conor above George St. Pierre, and I know you're gonna do
facts.
Okay.
No, we gonna bring
top
up.
5.
Okay.
Since we talking
DC
about top 5 shit, let's talk about somebody else.
Detective Comics?
Let's talk about Amanda Nunes. Me and Neil think that Amanda Nunes is the greatest female UFC champion of all time. I'm gonna say why.
I don't even know who else would be in contention.
Wait. Are you saying UFC champion or UFC fighter?
I said UFC champion, and she's debatably going to be one UFC period, male or female of all time. You know why? Because one thing that she's done that nobody else has ever done.
The competition.
She said one of.
Shut up. She's held 2 titles at the same time and defended them.
Both
2 different divisions. Nobody, male or female, has ever done that.
But listen.
That's a huge.
It's easier.
Reason to why you could debate that she's one of the greatest, not just female, but fighters, period, male or female of all time. No male or female has done that. Not John Jones.
Here's the problem.
Not George St. Pierre.
Here's the problem.
Whoa, calm down, bringing up GSP.
Excuse me.
Not Anderson Silva.
You know I like GSP, but to me, he's not as exciting as a lot of other fighters to me.
But look here.
I don't care if he's exciting. He's nice.
Look here. You're not gonna put Amanda Nunes.
He's the nicest niggas.
You one of the nicest niggas. GSP at his prime.
Yeah, in his prime is different. Even in
that
his
nigga
prime,
was different.
I say in his prime, Conor will whoop him. Yeah.
What? In George St. Pierre's prime, Conor McGregor would beat him?
Yeah.
You bugging.
Yeah.
You bugging.
No, I'm not.
All you gotta do is take him to the ground, it's over.
Conor McGregor
What are you talking about?
Excuse me.
Conor McGregor not nice on the ground. We've seen that with Nate Diaz and Khabib.
If
GSP is known for going on the ground.
If GSP were in...
I don't believe it.
Excuse me. If GSP were in his prime right now, Conor McGregor would still be fighting for
champ. Who's to say he could even get him on the ground? I don't know.
Bro, it's not hard to get Conor on the ground. Everybody just always trying to throw with him.
Work better on his defense.
Okay, they said the same shit about Kimbo Slice.
Oh, you can't compare
RP.
that.
Yes, you can.
RP Kimbo.
Because that's all Conor do is throw. He just started kicking that last fight.
I disagree.
GSP
okay, but listen,
Conor McGregor.
Wait. Listen. If GSP were in his prime,
GSP was running shit when the people he was fighting maybe. Well, no, let me not say
Nah, they had some
they had
niggas
some
out.
good fighters,
If
but
GSP
not
was
to
out
the
there.
caliber of who they have now. But that's an ongoing thing. That's
what?
an ongoing thing.
What?
There's a lot of great fighters now that will probably watch a lot of great fighters.
And Conor's
yeah, but
division.
GSP ain't one of them.
In Conor's division, GSP just came back not too long ago and won. What are you talking about?
Last time I seen this nigga got his ass whooped, but they gave it to him.
He won.
You didn't even say that convincingly. You know he didn't win.
Okay, well,
The last two,
when Jones
last two Jones.
keep it down.
Same way when Jones lost his last 2 fights. I won it because I was such a fan. I would be like,
whoa.
He lost.
No,
He
he
lost
didn't.
both of
No,
them.
he didn't.
He lost both of them
didn't,
dishes.
bro.
Yes, he did.
The one thing I can say is Jones made a great point that because he's been so dominant that we're not used to seeing him, like you said, tested and being
like Amanda
pushed.
Just
that
face
the
was
only one you could kind of maybe debate is Thiago, but that's because his leg hurt. If his leg wasn't hurt,
Yeah, bro,
I'll
he
probably
tore
finish.
he tore every
I wanna hear that.
muscle in his
probably
leg
finish.
I wanna
and
hear
still almost beat that
I
nigga.
don't want to hear that.
Bro, I watched that fight like 2 times. I watched it
He did
again.
not. He did
I
not
feel
beat
like
that
Dominic
Nope.
won.
He did not beat.
And I'm the biggest
Dominic
Jones
Cruz?
fan here.
If
No.
If you're the challenger, if you're the
I do. That's why, as a challenger, you gotta win because they always gonna give it to the champion if it goes to the decision.
Nunes,
Nunes,
What?
this last fight,
she beat
This
the
last fight.
shit out of that girl.
but she didn't finish her.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. She
won
whooped
every
her
round.
ass.
Okay, but she didn't finish
She
her. though.
won every round.
Wait, I'm not.
That does not matter.
Wait. I'm not.
And she's the champion.
Wait. I'm not saying she lost.
Go ahead. What are you saying?
I'm
So
not
what are you saying?
She lost. I'm just trying to make a comparison between what you just said and that.
What?
Like you just said, if you don't finish the champion off, they're not going to give it to you. Period. Because it's the champion's advantage.
But I think the difference is Dominique was
more
winning.
Oh, okay.
And
my
girl,
I take it back. My bad.
The whole time. It'd been different if it was close.
I take it back.
Or if like she was dominating. Dominic damn near dominant. The only round you could maybe give the Jones is the third, if that. But the rest of those rounds, Dominic dominated, and Amanda just ran through. Okay, but we're not gonna do every round.
Okay, but like to go back to the original
eating her food.
To go back
playing with her food.
To go back to the original argument about is Amanda Nunes whatever you said.
One of the greatest.
Of all time. I was just saying female.
You were about to say male and female.
She is though.
She is one of the greatest.
Okay,
period.
Listen. The competition in female mixed martial arts is not close to the competition in male martial arts, mixed martial arts.
I feel like you're underestimating these women, but go ahead.
No.
But what does that mean?
I'm not saying that. Listen what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the level of competition.
What you want to do? Fight a dude and win? They ain't gonna let her do that.
You don't want to compare her to. I didn't compare her to no dudes because I'm not putting her up there with GSP and
I'll
Bones.
put her above a lot of people. I'll put her above a lot of males. Y'all gonna be mad.
Who? Which ones?
He gonna say GSP.
I swear to God, if you say GSP, I will leave right now.
Nigga, I'll tell you why. I'm not gonna say GSP, but I
don't care about that 2 division crowd.
Shut up.
It's not a fair comparison. It's harder. It's harder to.
I'm gonna tell you my requirements of why I put certain people as some of the greatest of all time. One is your streak. One, you always being. You gonna let me finish? You gonna let me finish? You finish or you done?
If you're talking about streaks,
let the man talk, bro.
Right, go ahead.
Who beat her?
Who? Go ahead.
The one that got knocked the fuck out.
Go ahead.
She's
the one that got knocked the fuck out.
You're just proving my point. Go ahead.
She
already beat her streak.
You remember?
No.
Remember I told y'all Amanda was gonna fuck her up?
No, I want to hear these requirements. I want to hear these requirements. Go ahead.
All right. You ain't gonna fit. You ain't gonna interrupt me. All right. Streak, which she already beat Ronda streak, but we'll talk about that later.
Well, you just zipped it, nigga.
Yeah. Being a fighting champion, having excitement in your championship matches. Every single Amanda Nunes fight is exciting as fuck. We can't say that about a lot of other people.
That's a fight. I mean, that's a fact. Word to Tyron Woodley. And I love Tyron.
Come on. Stay focused. Come on.
What did I say? I said
excitement and fight
streak, willing to always fight because Amanda ain't never back down. And the biggest is holding the 2 titles from 2 different divisions. Nobody's ever done that.
And being so dominant in her wins.
Yeah.
Like none of her fights have even been close. None of them.
Is there another one? Or is that it?
And to your point, she has been tested, but it was by I forgot her name.
Valentina?
Yeah, but
she still smoked her.
She beat her twice already.
Yeah.
And she's beaten Ronda to the point to where Ronda was the most dominant. I don't know where you're gonna hold on.
I just want.
I'm not discrediting Ronda because Ronda is number 2 on my list. No, I didn't. Ronda. All right,
Would you let this man talk me?
Let me tell you how I'm not discrediting Ronda. Without Ronda, you wouldn't even have an Amanda Nunes. We all know this. Without Ronda,
you saying there's levels to the shit.
None of these people. I feel you. I think you're getting not your crush, but your personal feelings because you like her as a person and a fighter. Getting that mixed up with the straight up stats of what it really is. Ronda had a huge run, a great run. I was with you, cheerleading with her when she was on her streak. Then she got knocked the fuck out by Amanda.
Nah, she got knocked out before that. Let's not forget.
That was Ronda's fault. She shouldn't have lost that.
No, the second part was, but we'll get to that. Go ahead.
We'll get to it. But
the Amanda one?
That wasn't her fault. I'm gonna tell you what. But go ahead.
Yeah, because Amanda's just a better fighter.
No, I'm gonna tell you what.
Well-rounded fighter.
No, I want him to finish so I can
Ronda. You making me forget. Damn.
My bad.
Amanda, Ronda. I don't know what else. Ronda had a huge winning streak and was champion for a very long time. We saw her dominate in her division, but it seems like you said in the conversation we had off the podcast, when she took that year-long break, that really messed her up because she wasn't ready to come back. Even though I still feel like she should have beat Holly Holmes. I just feel like she didn't take her serious. And maybe didn't train
and she shouldn't
well enough.
I think
she shouldn't have boxed with her.
I don't think it's a Mike Tyson situation. I don't think it's a Buster Douglas Mike Tyson situation. I think that she should have beat her, absolutely.
Yeah.
But Holly Holm just caught her.
Yeah.
Because a problem with Ronda Rousey that might keep her
Her ego?
lower down than she ought to be is the fact that her defense is shit. And to your credit, you told us that before, that she can't block nothing. So when Amanda Nunes got away from that, from all that judo stuff, and she started throwing them, she started fucking her up. She started throwing them
bike. It was going bike.
She started punching her. It was over.
Yeah.
Now, to Ronda Rousey's credit, she lasted a little bit longer because it was one or two of the punches that should have knocked her out, but she stayed up. But then that third and fourth one messed it all up.
Go ahead and tell me why I'm discrediting her. I don't see how. I literally gave her props. You said a streak. Yes.
Amanda Nunes has had a magnificent streak.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This is another reason how I'm going to destroy your whole argument. Because you're talking about...
No, it's too late. Already started. It's too late. You
let him finish, bro. Let him finish.
No,
let him finish. I'll allow it.
All that. You talking about street? We talking about practice? No, you talking about.
You don't even watch basketball.
Nah, fucking niggas. But I'm joking. I'm not gonna lie. I only care about MMA. The rest of that sports shit, I could care less. Anywho, Amanda beat Ronda's streak in less time. She passed her streak and became more dominant quicker than Ronda, and passed her streak and held 2 titles. Ronda didn't do that, bruh. She was great for her time, but when her time was up,
he makes points.
It was over.
He makes valid points.
And it's gonna happen to everybody.
Can I go? Can I go? Please. I can't hold it no more. Can I go?
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, first of all,
this nigga mad.
You talk about these streaks.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Amanda Nunes has had a longer, more dominant streak. But here's a question I have: who did she fight versus who Ronda fought?
But Amanda beat everybody that Ronda beat.
Ronda beat everybody except 2 people.
Wait. Who was one of those people?
Amanda Nunes. But
and who's the other person?
Holly Holm.
And who did Amanda beat?
Exactly.
She beat both of them.
Exactly. So what are you saying, though?
Exactly.
But also,
everybody that Ronda beat.
Listen. The women's division of the MMA, like it's only a handful of fighters. It's only a handful of fighters compared to the men, though. Like it's more male fighters than it is female fighters.
I don't know if there's more. It just may be more competitive.
It's definitely more competitive on the men's side.
That's not fair for us to do that. We all know
it's not fair, but it's true. It's not fair, but it's true. It's not fair that we think that it's not fair that Amanda Nunes had a longer streak than Ronda Rousey did with her titles. But it's true, right? Okay then. So now that's number one. Number two, the other thing I want,
Say it again.
I'm saying it's not fair that Amanda Nunes and her streak was longer than Ronda Rousey's streak, but it's a fact. I can't deny it. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, and this is probably the biggest thing that I have. Without Ronda Rousey, Amanda Nunes doesn't have this platform to do what she's doing in the first place, because before Ronda Rousey, there was no female MMA. Well, there was female MMA. What? There was no there was no female UFC stuff going on. They literally bought Strikeforce because Ronda Rousey was the champion and she was dominating over there. So we can't even just look at just her UFC stuff. Her Strikeforce run was dope too.
But you can bow down to the person that came before you, but be better than him.
I'm not done yet.
She surpassed her, but go ahead.
I'm not done yet.
Go ahead.
So
why are you saying?
All I'm saying, I don't know. I'm trying to be entertaining. Without
edit that out.
Without Ronda Rousey making women's UFC matter, you don't get Amanda Nunes at all. I'm not saying that means that she. Yeah, but you're kind of like tossing it to the wayside, and that's not how this works. You can't just dismiss that.
I said without Ronda, there wouldn't have been Amanda. How much more do you want me to say? There wouldn't have been anybody without Ronda because she started it. I said that. It's just that Amanda surpassed her in every way. She's a better fighter, a well-rounded fighter, had a longer streak, was more dominating, did more than just submit people.
I feel like you're just kind of dismissing. You're dismissing what Ronda Rousey did. I just don't think you should dismiss it.
How's he dismissing?
I didn't. Forgot. Hold up. No, I didn't dismiss it because I said that I gave Ronda her credit. Without Ronda, there wouldn't have been an Amanda Nunes. There wouldn't have been anybody because she started this whole female UFC division in UFC. That's a fact. Everyone knows that. But if Amanda surpassed her in every way, being a more well-rounded fighter, she beat people TKOs, regular knockouts, and submission. Ronda only beat people with submission, sometimes.
That's all she had to do.
But
that's if you can make a person tap out. A tap out victory is better than a.
But Amanda did all
ran out and you haven't.
But Amanda did all of that and more. Amanda, that just proved how more well-rounded she was. Yeah, she did all that and more. But let me finish. She made people submit. She knocked them out. TKO. She was more of an exciting champion. She was more dominant.
I disagree with that. And I have to stop you right there. I have to stop you. I have to stop you right there.
I can tell you because we were excited when Ronda won, but it became so boring because we already knew she was going to get him on the ground and make him submit. With Amanda, we don't know if she's going to knock bitches out, submit bitches.
But let him go. Let him go, bro. Let him go.
Go ahead.
You say that Amanda Nunes was a more exciting champion.
Yes.
Would you say that Amanda Nunes right now is the face of the UFC?
Female, yeah. Ain't nobody else.
That's not what I asked you.
There's multiple faces of the UFC.
Would you say that right now, when you think of the UFC,
Jones?
Okay,
Jones. Now was Conor, but now it's Khabib.
Okay, now a few years ago,
when it was Ronda, it was Jones and Ronda. Yeah, it was.
It was McGregor and Ronda because Jones had
before McGregor. It was Jones and Ronda.
I'm sorry,
Jones got in trouble though. I'm talking about when he was.
I remember when they literally was on Sports Center talking about UFC, taking pictures for the video game. It didn't get bigger until Conor came after that.
Okay, no, I forgot. I forgot that was a year after. But no, he wasn't on the cover. Look,
that's before Conor blew up.
No, it was Conor and Ronda on the cover, not Bones. Bones was the year before that.
But Ronda, they did something together because I saw when they did like this magazine or whatever.
Okay, but this is my point. Because Dana White, and we're going to talk about this too, he has a problem taking care of his stars.
That's true.
And this is the reason why the UFC has such a big star problem because
they don't want to pay nobody. When UFC.
The only person that the only people he's consistently like taking care of,
control,
is Ronda and Conor.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when Ronda was on top, she was everywhere. She was in every commercial. She was on the video game. She did Sports Center. I don't know how many times.
TKO to this argument.
Go ahead. I know, but what?
Go ahead.
I'm listening.
You just reminded me of something that I'm gonna bring up.
Okay. She was she was in the Entourage movie. Just she was everywhere. Like just Ronda Rousey everywhere. People who didn't give a shit about mixed martial arts. People who didn't give a shit about mixed martial arts before that. When Ronda Rousey came along, now everyone's watching it. Women watching UFC events that didn't watch UFC events before. She took the game to a different level that no woman at least had taken it to before her. Amanda Nunes is a great champion, but I mean, let's be for real. I don't see her in no movies and magazine covers and like just having that same mass appeal that Ronda Rousey did when she was on top.
I feel what you're saying, and it is a good point. We talk about fighting. You're talking about outside activities.
I was talking about the whole thing. If we're just talking about fighting,
that's what I was gonna say.
You got me.
Overall,
that's all we talking about.
Amanda Nunes, like, I feel you on that because she did, and I'm still giving her props. She did that. But who's this? Let me know, because that'll sound like I'm discrediting her completely. Because I was about to say that any woman could have came in and did that if they were dominant. But she had personality and people liked her and whatnot. So
Chris Cyborg looked like a dude.
Steroids. And steroids.
Okay, so no one's putting her in the movie to be the beautiful.
She has no personality.
Whatever, because she's a man.
So men don't have personalities? Don't do that.
No, she's trying to hide everything because she's a man.
Another TKO to this argument is
I got another thing.
Amanda put that bitch in retirement, made her stop fighting.
She did kill herself.
Ronda never did.
No, that was Holly. That wasn't Amanda.
Ronda never retired nobody.
Oh yeah, because she came back to fight her.
Well, okay, but wait. There was nobody for Ronda to retire.
Yes, there was. She almost retired Miesha Tate. That might be the only person you could say because she beat her, I think, more than once. And Miesha Tate was
two out of three times. She fucked Miesha Tate.
She was close to saying I want to retire, but she never did. Ronda,
she might as well have.
Ronda took her
Send the bitch packing.
No.
That bitch ran to WWE.
Yeah, she went to do fake fighting.
Whoa.
I'm saying how she was saying. She went to do scripted wrestling instead of like shoot fighting.
All that shit she was talking, that big girl shit was out the window.
No.
The fuck out.
No, listen.
And she lost the second time worse than the first time.
You got me on that, but she was humble. She didn't say shit the second time. But I'm glad you brought that up. No,
I wish she would have.
I'm glad you brought that up.
When somebody has your number, you leave them the fuck alone.
I'm glad you brought that up because that brings me back to that brings me back to Dana White.
Yeah.
Dana White can't book his fights for shit because
He made some good fights.
That's what I'm saying. What he should have did when Ronda Rousey got knocked the fuck out by Holly Holm, when Ronda Rousey took her year-long break or whatever, you immediately go, okay, Ronda Rousey's ready. I'm going to have her fight Amanda Nunes and the winner gets Holly Holm. That's not how this shit...
That kind of makes sense.
No.
What
would have been better...
If your biggest star was, like, you want your biggest star to, like, come back with a big win. Amanda's the number 2 contender. It makes sense to put those two up against each other and the winner get the champion. It made sense to me.
That makes sense too, but I feel like what would have been better was because if you're Dana White, you got to know the mental state of your fighters better.
I'm sorry, let me say this too real quick. If Ronda wasn't Ronda, she shouldn't even get a contender spot. She should start from the bottom. Because Ronda's Ronda.
That's what I'm saying.
She skipped the bottom and
Not
went
necessarily
to the top.
bottom though. That's just one loss.
She should have.
No, but I mean when she came back, she should have went.
She should have had one.
At least like 2 or 3. Yeah, like 2 or 3 fights.
Yeah. But because she's champion, she went to the number 2 contender and they fought.
I don't think that Ronda Rousey should have.
And she lost.
I don't think she should have been put back in the title scene immediately after losing just because she was a champion.
Yeah.
And if you're Dana White, you've got to know the mental state of your fighters.
That, though, because he needs money.
Yeah, but we'll get to that.
That was a good.
We'll get to that. But
that was a good pairing though, because
that's what I
mean.
said.
We went to go see that shit.
Number 2 contender versus your amazing champion that was champion is trying to fight her way back up. It made sense.
Okay, was she not champion already?
When she fought Amanda Nunes?
No, was Amanda not already champion?
No,
when they
Holly Holm was champion. The winner got Amanda Nunes. Holly Holm. Because Holly Holm fought Misha Tate.
No,
Misha Tate got her ass kicked.
I think he's right. Nunes was champion.
No. Misha Tate was champion.
Misha?
Yeah, but she had already beat Misha. Amanda Nunes beat Misha Tate.
Yeah, but
before she beat Ronda Rousey.
But she wasn't a star yet, though. She got the title.
Okay, so I was right. Yeah. She was fighting her for the title.
Who?
Rousey.
No.
She didn't fight Amanda Nunes for the title.
No, I don't think so. Google it. But the point that I'm trying to make...
She fought Amanda Nunes for the title.
Did you Google it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go then. Okay.
Ronda?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wait. So she was the champion and Ronda Rousey was fighting her. Mm-hmm. See? Too soon. This is what they should have did. They should have had Ronda Rousey fight Holly Holm again because that's the rematch everybody wanted to see.
Damn sure, man.
No, they should have had Ronda Rousey get her rematch against Holly Holm. The winner of that match should have went and got Amanda Nunes next time.
I agree with that, but you know what Dana was thinking that
because it's like Muhammad Ali. It's like it's like Muhammad Ali.
He wanted his number
when
one
Muhammad
contender,
Ali came back after
his number 1 contender to be back in the spotlight.
Okay, but
that's what he wanted.
Okay, but
he does that with everybody.
Okay, but just wait a minute, because I gotta get to that.
You know he got his favorites.
I know, and this is why this is what's messing him up.
Bitch,
stop,
Ronda Rousey.
But no,
she gone now.
Back in the day, but back in the day when Muhammad Ali came back after he got his boxing license back and everything, his first fight was against Joe Frazier. What happened? Joe Frazier won the fight, TKO.
I don't recall.
Joe Frazier won the fight, TKO. Now, Joe Frazier had to defend his title against George Foreman. And we know what happened with that. George Foreman knocked him the fuck out, nigga. Without even breaking a sweat, he got knocked out.
Sit your ass down.
It's ridiculous. Muhammad Ali didn't automatically get the rematch against... No, he had to fight 1 or 2 guys first. Then he fought the rematch with Joe Frazier. He won that. Then he got George Foreman. And then Ali won that and won the championship back. My problem with how Ronda Rousey came back is her first fight back should not have been a title fight. Because it's been a whole year. You've had suicidal thoughts. You couldn't eat an apple without your teeth hurting. That's how bad she got knocked out. But I'm just going with what she said.
I think the knockout against Holly Holm, right?
Yeah, because she got kicked in the face. That shit hurt.
I'm sorry.
But what I'm saying is that Dana White should have had her and Holly Holm fight each other. That could be the rematch. The winner of that gets whoever the champion is next time.
But as a fighter, you should always be ready no matter what.
Yeah, but
your point.
Yeah,
but I can also understand why she should have had a tune
because her confidence was messed up. She was never the same after that.
Everybody's
fight.
like that. Fighters, whether they're professional or amateur, their confidence is usually off if they lose. Usually.
Yeah, but when you're the undefeated, undisputed champion,
bro. There's so many people we could give an example. Look at Frank Mir.
Brock Lesnar whooped his ass. He pulled the horseshoe out of his ass.
Yeah, but it was like, even though with him,
and he beat him over the head with it.
With him, it wasn't just fighting. He had a motorcycle accident that fucked him up.
Oh, he did.
And I think that's a part of it.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Speaking, what the fuck is Frank Mir? But because he used to be the face of UFC long before all these other motherfuckers.
Face
in that time?
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't Randy?
I heard of Frank Mir way before I heard a lot of other people.
Before Randy?
Randy Couture?
Yeah.
What year are you talking about?
07. That was 07 when he fought Lesnar.
All right, not before Randy.
The face of the UFC in 2007 was not Frank Mir. I'm going to tell you that right now. What year are you talking about?
That's when they fought.
Mir, he had like a good run in UFC.
Yeah, he had a great run. Yeah. Let's not do that. But he wanted the face.
Who was the face?
Randy. If anybody, who else was around back then?
He wasn't gonna be no heavyweight. I'm gonna tell you that.
I'm trying to think of who else was around back then. Yeah.
No, I'm saying it wasn't a heavyweight. If it was anybody, it was probably a middleweight.
Silva.
Oh, you talking about Anderson Silva? I thought you was talking about.
Not that weird nigga.
Antonio Silva.
Yeah.
DC knocked him out
because I had said.
Yeah, but to go back to this Amanda thing, that's all I'm saying. I just don't want people to be like, oh yeah, Amanda Nunes is the GOAT and fuck everybody else. That's all I'm saying. What are you doing? Stop blowing into the straw, O'Shea. Don't look for no help. You over there doing that.
I was done with the argument. We're not done with the argument. I won this argument.
You talking about like 06-ish? 06-ish? 07?
Maybe.
Yeah, Couture and Chuck Liddell was still both of them.
I forgot Chuck Liddell.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, and also
they were definitely more of the face than them.
Yeah, and also to get to
and then Brock Lesnar.
That was after that.
No, it was
so it has to be in between, my guy.
Brock Lesnar had a short
before Brock.
Brock had a short time.
Then it was Chuck Liddell and.
Yeah, Brock said I take it back.
Like the UFC,
more so Chuck Liddell.
The UFC was getting national coverage because of Brock Lesnar. I don't care how much people talk shit about Brock Lesnar. That nigga brought eyes to the UFC.
We've been on this topic for a minute.
Yeah, but I still got one more thing I gotta say.
DC music. What's next?
DC Detective Comics.
I wanted to say something
about comics. We all talk about.
I wanted to say something about Dana White.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I feel like he's not taking care of his stars. Bottom line, and that's why he's got so many guys right now retiring. I put it in air quotations. Y'all can't see that.
They lying.
But he's not taking care of Bones. Bones the biggest star he got.
Facts.
He's not taking care of Connor, obviously, or Connor's just off in his own shit, probably. And then you've got other people like Tyron Woodley who should be stars right now, but maybe not right now, but like a year or two ago,
he hates him for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's crazy. Stop.
I heard that personally, he's not like the best. He's not the easiest person to get along with. I heard
Tyron Woodley.
Same chill. If you can get along with Conor McGregor and all these other people, you should have no issue with Tyron Woodley.
I can't really comment.
He wasn't taking care of Tony Ferguson before he lost.
I never met them personally, so I can't speak on just off things that I've heard, but whatever.
I just feel like Dana White has a star-making problem, and
yeah, that's a fact.
The UFC is always going to have this problem until he figures it out.
Gonna team up with Vincent Kennedy.
It's funny you bring it up.
Voodoo King Mafia out this bitch.
Stop. It's funny you bring it up because a few years ago, like way back in the day, Vince was going to buy the UFC.
That would have been fire.
But he decided not to.
That would have been fire.
He decided. The Brawl for All is.
No, I don't think he was gonna do it like that. I just think he wanted the money that the UFC was bringing in. I don't think he was gonna be like, "All right, John Cena got to fight."
But back then, the king of pay per view was WWE.
John Cena.
Like UFC didn't even register as like a viable.
I would like to see John Cena in a brawl fall.
I don't want to see that.
See him get knocked the fuck out. So you get up at 2 now, bitch.
I'm not John Cena the GOAT.
Huh?
16-time world heavyweight champion. Fuck out of here.
So was Ric Flair.
Hey, when did you not? Ric Flair he's number one.
You said John Cena's the GOAT.
Okay,
now you're saying Ric Flair's number one.
Excuse me.
Makeup.
Excuse me.
Your mind.
Excuse me.
Undertaker.
You know what I meant by
Undertaker.
You
Are
bugging.
you saying he's number one?
Undertaker.
He's better than Cena.
My personal.
Okay, but
Austin
that's not
better than
that's
Cena.
Not a fair comparison.
Rock
That's not a
better than Cena.
That's not a fair. That's not a fair comparison.
Jericho better than Cena.
I mean,
That's a no-brainer.
Let's keep it going.
That's a
out of all
no-brainer.
these
We can keep it
people-
going.
out of all these people, only two of them got the whole package.
What?
Only two of them.
John Cena and who else?
Great wrestler.
Huh?
Great
The whole package.
Great wrestler. Great on the mic.
Pause. John Cena is the total package.
He's not a total package to
No,
you?
He is not a great wrestler.
He's never had a great match?
With who?
Not because of him.
Oh, you got me. Never mind. Because I was about to say the matches against Shawn Michaels, but I forgot it's Shawn
And
Michaels.
then the one against CM Punk.
Not because of him.
And The Rock?
Not because of him.
Okay, I'll give you that. I don't think that match was great. The spectacle might have been great.
Okay.
Just like The Rock versus Hogan is not a great match.
No, that's a lot.
That's a great match. Like the in-ring work is great.
For a Hulk Hogan main event WrestleMania match, the in-ring work.
Could you
is
watch
great.
it on mute and be like, "This is a great match"? Thank you.
Wait a minute. Could you?
Thank you.
Wait, if we doing that, could you watch? Could you watch WrestleMania 12 on mute with Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels and be like, "Oh, that's never mind."
Actually,
because it's Bret Hart
I would say Jericho and Stone Cold.
Chris Jericho on the
and
Rock.
Shawn Michaels
And Stone Cold.
and Shawn Michaels.
I didn't mention
and
Shawn
Undertaker,
Michaels.
And Shawn Michaels.
and Undertaker.
It would have to be
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
Top five.
Technically, he does have the total package, but he never put
Undertaker?
both. Yeah, he never
Yes, he
used
did.
both together at the same time.
He didn't have to. Well, okay.
Wait, what do you mean? Explain.
Like when he was
When he's the
talking,
dead man, he
his
can't-
matches weren't that great. But when his matches were great, he never
Wasn't
really
talking.
talked.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. Now that you bring that up, that's
Undertaker has a handful of great matches in the American Badass persona.
crazy. I feel like his best matches though was when he was
what you gonna say? The one with Jeff Hardy?
No.
Taker though. That was
Which
his
one?
best matches.
The one against Triple H at the WrestleMania?
The one
Arguably
against
his
the
match
Rock
with
and
Shawn
Kurt Angle
Michaels is
against
one of the greatest
Vengeance
matches of all
2002.
time.
It's the greatest match of all time.
But who else is in that match?
Huh?
Huh?
The Rock and Kurt Angle.
All right, then. Thank you. Yeah, Kurt Angle got the total package.
That's facts. He was great
He
on the
is.
microphone. You know, I'm not a big fan of the black people.
That's your.
Edit that shit.
Hey, I hate to say it because I hate this nigga.
Edit that.
Edge had the total package.
Yeah.
Edge.
Yeah. That means he did his job because
Matt Hardy is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
all right, let's
what are you
talk
talking about?
Leadership.
Yes.
That old ass shit.
And the
Ain't
Dudley
no married.
Boys. And the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys. I used to
Neither one of
hate
them married.
I used to hate Edge and Christian.
Neither one of them married.
And that Christian, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time.
Christian should be the total pack. He
He has the total package.
bro, in TNA. Come on, bro.
That nigga used to come out in Ed Hardy shirts. I was like, what the fuck is he wearing?
with the 2000s.
That's my nigga, bro.
Christian TNA would have came to WWE and got that same push.
Not all Vince
different
had to do.
story.
Nigga.
Bro, the only reason TNA Christian was successful is because of what he was doing in the WWE before he left for TNA.
But
Samoa
Vince's
Joe got the
focus.
total
Vince
package.
McMahon hates WCW people.
Ooh, he's
Anyone
not a
that
WCW person.
Huh?
Christian's not a WCW
But he
person.
went there though. I mean,
No, he
WCW?
TNA, WCW.
Kurt went
He
there.
treats them like stepchildren.
Kurt went
He
there.
hated Christian before he went to
First, and
TNA.
He was hot
Okay,
in
yeah, that's
WWE
true,
before he was hot in TNA.
So was Christian.
He wasn't hot in WWE.
Yes, he
Yes,
was.
in 2005,
Not as a solo.
he was the most.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
He was the Intercontinental Champion.
O'Shea, bro, he was the most over wrestler in 2005.
Title.
Yes, he did.
came back,
Oh, I was about to
nigga.
say yes, he did.
Until he came
Okay,
back.
but Before he left, nigga, it was
That's because
still like
Batista
Kurt
had
Angle
it.
and them niggas up there.
That's
Yeah.
because Batista had it. He was the most over wrestler in the company in 2005. That's fact.
To me, Christian didn't get the respect he deserved, though.
Captain Charisma, him and Tomko, nigga.
He didn't get the Batista effect. He didn't get the edge effect.
That's because he doesn't
He didn't look like Batista.
I don't care. He wrestled better than Batista.
Yeah, but Vince doesn't
And
care.
he was better on the mic than Batista.
O'Shea, we talking about Vince. O'Shea, we talking about Vince.
First of all, Kevin Nash bow-legged ass was fucking
Nah,
champion.
that nigga did come back and fuck CM Punk up though. We gonna talk
That shit
about
was
it.
funny.
Kevin
Bro,
Nash,
this
y'all
nigga slow
remember
walk to the ring
You remember when Diesel came back and fucked up CM Punk?
in Royal Rumble.
They had a whole
He talked
program.
shit about him. I thought it was funny.
Didn't he win?
No.
He was gonna fight him for the
He
title
was gonna
though.
fight him, but he didn't get medically cleared for it.
Yeah,
Nigga, bow-legged
So
legs
his-
fucked him up.
That nigga slow walked to the ring and knocked CM Punk
that
the fuck
shit
out.
wasn't rehearsed. That
Fuck
was
CM
real.
Punk.
When that nigga was right, I think it was when
Fuck
the
CM Punk.
Authority or somebody came back or whoever was in a faction with Kevin, and CM Punk was like, my sister was watching WWE.
Kevin
She
Nash thought he was
Kevin
dead.
Nash thought he was dead.
That's not funny, but
It is.
Fucking
It's not funny.
Nah, he an ally.
Kevin
Nah, he
Nash
kind of
is-
ally right now. So I,
Huh?
you know,
You didn't see his
Ally
tweets?
what? No.
the Black Lives Matter.
No.
Bro, this nigga put a
Some
picture
of
of
these
him.
people pander.
This nigga put a picture of himself holding up his fist.
I
and he
always
was
thought
like,
Kevin Nash was racist.
I did too, bro.
Which
I'm
this-
gonna keep it. I
this shit
thought the
is
whole
fucking
clip was
turd.
racist except for Scott
I
Hall.
still don't like the what he
Because
said
he
about
was
the Rock.
chilling in the hood.
Yeah, facts.
No, I thought the whole clip
That
was
wasn't
racist
bad.
except
Not
for
really
him.
good.
X-Pac.
And
X-Pac say nigga, but he probably one of them white
He
people
did?
that's. No, I'm
You
like,
just think he would?
yeah,
He
like
looks like one of
he
them.
one of them
Like
dudes
Stack?
that say nigga, but it's because
Stack?
he be around a whole bunch of niggas.
You know how I feel about that.
Like
I
Stack?
don't rock with
Yeah.
you, but okay.
No, I feel you, but like
But
he's not saying it to be racist.
Okay.
But no, Kevin Nash put a picture of himself holding up the fist.
He was like,
As
not by
Diesel,
design.
and he was like, it wasn't by design.
Nah.
So I don't know if I believe that.
You with Triple H?
I mean, you know, most of he
You what Triple
said,
H did recently?
No,
who gives a fuck?
He talked. Shut up. He did everybody. He got not did everybody.
Whoa,
no, that's
That's Sean.
not gonna say it. Not gonna say
That's
it.
Sean.
Stephanie.
But,
Why did-
Vince fucked everybody. But whatever.
All right, we're done here.
But he
All
got
right,
everybody
Sean.
up and was like, Black Lives Matter. And he was like, if you want to talk to me about it today, tomorrow, or anytime, I'm in for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's behind the scenes shit. and
Okay,
they put
but see,
bubbles. People would think that, oh, he's with Vince and Trump and them. Even though I don't think Vince is with Trump per se.
Yes, he
No,
is.
he's with Trump.
Him and Trump are best friends. His wife is on his
But
cabinet.
does he agree with all of the political shit?
Now that's
That
a
I
different-
don't
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I don't know that. But Vince doesn't have the best track record with.
black people.
Yeah, he don't.
So my nigga,
I'm not talking about that.
tell me
But that shit was funny.
he did not just say that.
What happened? I mean, Mark Henry speaks highly of him.
You don't remember him calling John Cena a nigga?
I do remember that.
that shit was
hate
funny.
that I laughed.
I don't care. I don't hate that I
Now
laughed. That shit was
I cringed at
funny.
it, though, so.
That
This shit's
was
still funny to me.
Because John Cena's whole
Cringely
thing
funny.
was acting black. That was his whole
What's
shit.
up, my nigga?
Really funny.
He was doing the Clint Eastwood shit. You trying to be Super Spade or something?
Don't you laugh. Don't you laugh, nigga. Don't you laugh.
That was in Gran Torino where dude was like, "Oh, I appreciate it, dog." He like, "What the fuck? You trying to be Super Spade or something?" Every time we say something funny, O'Shea got something in his mouth.
Whoa, what?
I saw him do it.
I hate this nigga, yeah.
All right, so
Alright, bro, you bugging now.
next topic. You said we got to talk about this
bad.
comic shit.
Oh, where we gonna start? Oh, we'll start with the Batman or
The Batman?
Avengers,
Let's do.
Fuck all them niggas.
Turtles.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a stat.
Let's do.
Fuck all them niggas.
Wolverine.
We need a new Superman.
No, let's talk about X-Men and how they're gonna introduce.
No.
No, why?
I don't. It's too. I don't want to.
It's too soon?
I want to talk about
It's
how
still
they might
too
be
soon?
doing it, though.
I don't-
It's been 30 years. It's still too soon.
Here's what
what
I
you
don't-
talking about?
Plus, it's happening
you talking
sooner
about?
than we
I don't.
think.
I don't want to talk about the X-Men movies because then I'm gonna have to get into why that whole timeline.
Nah,
is
we not
different.
doing that.
Fucking sense.
Because we're gonna have to dedicate a whole episode to
episode.
that.
Act like it didn't happen.
All right,
How these niggas go back in time.
How one that we're gonna get the X-Men sooner than we thought.
I hope
Two,
so.
I love how they're introducing X-Men that are less popular, and then they're gonna lead into the ones that are popular. Why? We
No.
see-
I want Cyclops.
This is
the real
we're getting
Cyclops.
We're getting Cyclops
And Wolverine.
Storm,
Bring Hugh Jackman back.
Gambit. Your boy
Hey,
might be still
we in
in
here.
talks to get him too. To
Who?
be Gambit.
Channing Tatum?
Yeah, he might be in talks
They
to
might
still
as well.
play him. You know he old as shit now.
Watch your mouth.
He is.
It doesn't matter.
What's the old girl's name with the
Rose?
With the gloves.
That's not what I'm talking about. But I heard her
Kitty
name,
Pryde?
too.
You talking about
Storm?
Sparkle? The Sparkle bitch?
Dazzle?
Jubilee? Yeah, Jubilee.
Jubilee, yeah.
Whatever that bitch name is.
And a
So
bunch
just
of-
everybody from the TV show?
So they're doing the cartoon basically.
No, it's a lot more people that are no name. Like all these people aren't gonna be in one movie.
So they're gonna do
be in
Spike.
separate movies.
People like that. They're gonna do
Storm
Spike.
is gonna be introduced.
Hey, that's my nigga.
Storm's gonna be introduced
John
in Black
Boyega.
Panther.
Is your boy gonna be there though?
Who?
She should be. 'Cause
Good.
They get married.
Good.
I
'Cause
know.
yeah.
it makes sense.
But-
So,
That
get,
means-
so kick Lupita the
Lupita-
fuck up out of it. Yes.
But he's got. But he has to fuck
Who gonna
Sue
play
Storm
Storm
first.
though? Who gonna play Storm?
He has to fuck Sue Storm
She gotta
first.
be dark
You gotta-
skin or brown.
Angela Bassett, because she looked like Storm.
late.
and She looked just
So
like
you know
Storm
who it
and
should be?
Black.
It should be Lauren Keanu Palmer.
Lauren Hill.
Who is that?
Lauren Hill.
Kiki Palmer.
Lauren Hill. You want
Yeah.
Lauren Hill to play Storm?
She not
You want Lauren Hill to play
enough
Storm?
To be Storm, bro.
Built
O'Shea.
enough.
O'Shea. You want Lauren Hill to play Storm?
Nah, I don't even want to say that. Delete that. It sounds like I'm dissing her. I think Kiki Palmer is
Peaky
attractive.
Kiki.
And how
Kiki
did you
Palmer
say
is
Angela
attractive.
Bassett, nigga? She's the nigga mama.
I know, but she looked like Storm in that movie.
So how we
Remember-
doing that?
Remember when she had the gray hair? She looked just like Storm.
Fuck her.
With the gray hair.
But it's too
Can I?
late now.
Can I?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
How the fuck did all the mutants die, but Cable is still alive?
Okay, we're not doing
It
that.
doesn't
We're not
make
doing that.
sense,
We're
man.
not- we're not doing that.
Explain it. Explain it.
We're not doing that.
Fox
That's a
story.
whole episode.
And then, if all the mutants died, right?
Neil, bro, we can't.
And Deadpool takes place
You're gonna
now.
give yourself a headache.
Disney
If
just bought
Deadpool takes place now,
Why they look
why them
the same?
niggas still kids, yo?
Disney just made.
And that shit
Disney
took
just
place in
bought
the
Deadpool.
70s.
And why are there two
Starting it over.
Colossuses?
They're starting it over.
Facts.
One is
Why are
Russian
two
and one is
Quicksilver?
American.
How come one is
Well, that's different though, because the MCU,
no,
the MCU
no.
Quicksilver's dead, so it don't matter.
No.
and is your boy who's the bad
And
guy?
why
The
is
second
Scarlet Witch
Deadpool.
not Russian?
Who's this? She was at one point. Who's the bad guy in the second one?
What's that?
Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Is he Professor X's brother or
In the
not?
comic books, yes.
Niggas, you
He's a
thugging.
stepbrother.
What the fuck is going on? Yeah,
That whole timeline is messed
I'm
up.
so confused.
No. But no.
but well, like
Exclude all of it. It
Like,
don't matter.
wait.
Pretend it didn't happen.
But it
That's
did
what they're
happen.
doing.
I saw it.
wait.
That's what they're doing.
I watched it.
But what do you want to talk about? Like, who do we think should play who?
Yeah. Who you think should play Storm?
Before we Kiki Palmer. Before we do this, is Venom gonna be a good movie?
Yes.
Venom 2?
Yes. Darius hates it, but I love it.
I like the first Venom.
Do you know where they're going with the second one? They're bringing in Carnage.
Carnage, yeah.
And allegedly
Bro,
Spider-Man
we
is
were in the
supposed to make
theater
an
with you.
appearance.
I don't want that
I didn't
shit.
see that with y'all.
Yes, we did.
No, he wasn't there.
Oh yeah, you weren't.
I think I
Yeah,
see
it was.
with you.
It was us. Yeah.
Was you talking shit the whole time?
Yes,
he
because
didn't like it.
That was a good movie.
It was.
because it's symbiote. No, it's
Okay, bro, that doesn't make it a bad movie.
It's
That
symbiote, not
see,
symbiote.
you already fucked up.
Because they fucked it up. It's symbiote.
That one miscalculation
I know,
doesn't
I
make
know.
the whole
It's a good
movie
movie.
bad.
Mispronounced.
It's a good movie.
pronunciation.
What?
And how they're plotting the Sinister
Okay, but
Six
listen,
with
listen.
the vampire guy movie, Morbius.
I don't want that shit.
Damn, we ain't never gonna get that
I
now,
don't
are
want
we?
that shit.
Now we are.
I
It's just
don't
gonna take
want
time.
it.
Why?
Morbius.
It looks good.
Because Jared Leto
I
should
don't know.
be
It's
the
because
Joker
you don't
right
like
now.
scary movies.
No, that's not why. It's gonna be scary. I'm still
Yeah,
watching. It's
it's a
Morbius.
horror movie.
I mean, yeah, but like Blade
What's
was
gonna be scary?
Blade was a
Morbius. You
vampire.
think Morbius is gonna be scary?
No,
PG-13.
that's is it?
Yeah.
I heard it might be rated R.
They should make it rated R.
Venom was rated R. No, it wasn't. It was PG-13. It should have been rated R. Yeah, but no. The reason.
Carnage is going to be in it, and Spider-Man might be making an
But
appearance,
listen,
and it's
okay.
setting up Spider-Man versus.
Okay, first of all,
Carnage and
the
Sinister
Venom,
Six.
the Venom. Why are they so obsessed with that?
Sinister
Nobody
Six?
wants that fucking
I
movie.
want the Sinister Six.
Why?
You never want to see the Sinister Six in a live-action movie.
Yes, but not as long as Sony has it because they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Working with Marvel. It's not just Sony.
I don't want them to work with Marvel. I want Disney to buy that shit back.
They're never gonna
so
do
no, because I'm gonna tell you why.
They already got a deal right now.
You remember? Yeah, but it's only for 1 or 2 more movies. Then they're gonna have to go back to the table and talk about it again.
They're forever going to do that because Spider-Man it makes too much money. They both want to eat off of it, so they're always going to try to.
Yeah, but you remember last summer when they tried to renegotiate and Sony was like, "We'll just take Spider-Man back away," and the next
That's
Spider-Man
that
movie was
fuck shit.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't want that. I don't. That's like a dark cloud over the whole Marvel franchise, Disney or Sony.
You can't have Marvel without Spider-Man, though.
Exactly, but Sony is standing in the way of that, and nobody wants. Sony has already proven that they can't make good Spider-Man movies if Sam Raimi's not directing it or if it's not a cartoon. Because Spider-Verse was awesome.
Speaking of Sam Raimi, I heard that we're gonna get a conclusion to Spider-Man 3 or Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. It's not gonna be how we want it, but
that's
it's gonna
that
be
bullshit.
the best we're gonna get.
That's that bullshit.
No, let me finish.
Because that's gonna lead to.
You know where I'm going?
Yeah, it's gonna lead to.
Don't.
Yes,
I thought it was gonna be that, but this is what they're gonna do if they don't do this. The Tobey Maguire, what was dude's name?
Tobey Maguire.
No, the other Spider, Andrew Garfield.
Yeah,
that Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
if they don't do that, and they don't do that, I heard they're doing this in what's his name? Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that Spider-Man.
They're gonna bring in all the Spider-Men.
No. They were gonna do that, but if
Spider-Man,
they were gonna do that, but if they don't do that, they're just gonna bring him in that movie. We're going to see how his story ended in that movie. That version of Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire.
You could argue that the older Spider-Man we saw in Spider-Verse was Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. You could make an argument.
That's
so he died?
That's what I saw.
No.
Allegedly, he's supposed to die in Doctor Strange too.
No.
Allegedly,
that Spider-Man was blonde. That was a different Spider-man. I'm talking
about the fat one?
The fat one, yes.
Yeah.
That would have been Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Maguire ones, yeah.
Because that one actually had Mary Jane.
I heard he's going to die in Doctor Strange.
Not Michelle Jordan.
They go with this script that I heard they're doing.
Is that what this Doctor Strange is supposed to be?
I heard that
the
that's how they're
multiverse
going to finish up
that's how
his part of Spider-Man.
I don't care about none of that. I'm waiting on this Thor Love and Thunder shit.
Oh, that shit does look good.
Whatever.
Don't
you start hating. Don't you start hating.
Did they bring him back?
I don't care. I just want to see Thor.
Natalie Portman?
That sounds
No. I just have a question.
I'm gonna have to cut that out.
Is everybody ready for a female Thor?
Yeah, fuck all that.
Because that's the only.
Yeah,
y'all want to see that?
Yes.
Okay.
But Beta Ray Bill's supposed to be here too. And if anybody know me,
I just want to know what Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is going to be about. I heard somebody might
niggas think I got this because of Thor. I got this because of Beta Ray Bill.
I heard somebody might die, and I don't want.
In Thor?
Yeah. No. Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Drax?
No.
Yeah, because Batista won't shut up.
Shut his fucking mouth.
Raccoon. I heard he might die.
Alright, chill out, bro. Bradley Cooper died movie hurt.
He die in every movie.
Not every movie.
Don't bring it up, bro. I'm still mad.
Not Silver Linings Playbook. What movie you talking? Oh, you talking about?
The dog was just sitting there like, "Hey, my nigga."
I knew that shit was gonna happen. So I'm like, bro, please don't not again.
Nick.
All this because. Never mind. I won't talk about it.
Now you know who does die in every movie though? Except
Bean.
Fast and Furious.
Sean Bean.
Vin Diesel died in Iron Giant.
Didn't die in Triple X. Wait, yes,
he did.
Wait, he died in Triple X.
Yeah,
but that was retcon though.
He died in Saving Private Ryan.
Spoiler.
He died in the Avengers.
Spoiler.
Saving Private Ryan been out since '98, my nigga. If you ain't seen it now, you just ain't gonna see it.
I ain't seen it. No.
I heard this shit got everybody.
Facts.
Matt Damon was in that shit.
He's Private Ryan.
Let's talk about the shit.
Let's talk about it. I'm gonna lead this discussion.
Apocalypse.
So, go ahead.
Hashtag Snyder Cut.
Oh, you talking about the Snyder Cut?
Yeah, it's actually good that we bring this up because last night I went to Target and I purchased the
Did you
Ultimate
have your mask?
Edition. Yes, everybody else didn't, but I did. These white people do not take this shit seriously. Anyway, what? Look, niggas too. All the protests, and I ain't seen niggas with masks on.
We not.
Nah, bro,
when I went to the when I saw the protest, it was definitely everybody had a mask on.
All right, okay. Anyway, well, we're Durham. That's different. We're smart around
Chapel Hill don't give a fuck. Some of them.
They was protesting out there
in Hillsborough, yeah.
What?
I mean,
and they ain't get shot,
bro.
I got followed by police.
Hillsborough's like not even that big a town, bro.
We gonna take a quick break.
Yeah.
What? Okay. Yeah. So I went to Target yesterday, and I got for $10 the Ultimate Edition of Batman vs Superman, and just a quick thing.
Batman.
Okay. First of all.
Oh, you bugging? Relax. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
Relax.
I hated that.
Oh, you talking about the movie?
Relax.
Oh, here I am thinking about you talking about.
I rewatched it the other night. It wasn't as bad as people made it out to be, but it still wasn't that good either.
I thought we were talking about comics.
No. So with the movie Dawn of Justice, I saw it was the 3-hour version where they had everything in there. They should have. It's a 3-hour version of the movie. You need to watch it because it makes everything like make so much more sense. The movie still makes you feel like kind of this could have been better.
Yeah, still a good movie.
But the story makes more sense now with certain details. Like when Superman goes into the courtroom and the shit blows up. The reason why he couldn't see the bomb was because they put it in a lead-lined briefcase. And Superman can't see through lead, but they were hoping that the crowd would connect the dots, but people don't know these things because they don't read fucking comics. But anyway, yeah, Snyder Cut released. Hashtag Snyder Cut released.
It's been released?
Well, it's about to be.
I was about to say, wait a minute, I got HBO Max. I ain't see it.
I'm saying release. People been saying release the Snyder Cut. Like, okay, it's on the way. So Snyder Cut released.
Y'all got HBO Max?
Nope. But by 2021, I'm gonna have it.
I got my computer. That's all I need.
Nah,
you can't say that, dog. That's illegal.
Yeah, you fucked up.
No,
stop.
I'm not
doing
deleting
that.
nothing.
Stop doing that.
Why?
We're trying to not have so much to edit. Stop doing that.
Oh.
Stop mentioning people and,
I could have said
inside
that without
jokes.
saying that part. I could have just said I can watch it.
Okay.
Leave that.
Okay, but anyway.
Edit point.
Apparently it's going to be a whole different movie. It's not going to be anything like what we saw in theaters, which I have to say is a blessing because
is Superman gonna be in it?
Was af.
Is Superman gonna be? Don't steal my shit. Is Superman gonna be in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to see the black suit. I don't know why everybody's so obsessed with it, but yeah, we're gonna see it. I mean, I know why, but it's like that's not the real Superman.
I just want to see Darkseid.
Dumb?
I just want to see Darkseid. I was mad.
Darkseid is in the movie. There's a cameo.
No, I'm happy about that.
No, you know who I want.
There's also a cameo. No,
hey, low key.
That should be the next. Yeah,
low key. Villain after Darkseid. I agree.
I've been waiting for that for like my whole life.
Has he ever been in a movie?
No.
What bizarre?
Well. Superman 3, they had to fight that computer.
Nope.
That's technically Brainiac, but it's not really Brainiac.
They didn't say his name.
Superman 3 is not a real movie. I don't know what he's talking about.
It's not even the worst Superman movie.
I don't know.
The worst one is Superman 4, Quest for Peace.
The worst Superman movie is Superman Returns.
Why? Why? Why are you
not doing that, bro?
No, come on, let's talk about it.
We're not doing that.
Let's talk about it. Air your grievances.
Batman would never.
Air your grievances.
Batman would never.
James,
are you sure?
Cyclops had to die just so James Marsden could go be a cuck to Superman.
Worst Batman
super
movie.
cuck.
Worst Batman movie versus
the worst Batman movie. The worst Superman movie. Wait, the worst Superman movie is better than the worst Batman movie.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
The worst Batman movie is Justice League.
Huh?
I'm playing. The worst Batman movie is Batman and Robin.
Okay, yeah. First one.
Well, what were you gonna say?
Superman Returns?
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay,
First Superman Returns?
Superman Returns is better.
Is it?
It's a better movie than Batman and Robin. Yes, because there's not a whole bunch of quipping and bullshit.
If it is, it's not by much. But all right.
I also agree
One
with
of
that.
these movies have Kevin Spacey.
But to me,
he's a pedophile.
But okay,
keep that shit in.
Pause. But to me, just because I like Superman more, I think Superman Returns is better than Batman.
I'm not saying I love Superman more. Batman's
a
true.
faggot.
Batman and Robin is a terrible movie.
He had the nipples pointed
Batman
out.
and Superman is. Superman Returns is just mediocre. Batman and Robin was terrible.
Yeah,
because it's just 2 hours of Arnold Schwarzenegger saying a whole bunch of jokes and making puns. Allow me to break the ice. My name is Freeze.
I need y'all. I need
the chilling sound of your doom. Like for 2 hours. That's all it is.
I need all the DC super.
That's not the one with Riddler?
I just need all the DC people to realize one thing: stop kissing Poison Ivy. Please and thank you.
For real. That's bullshit. And stop trusting Lex Luthor.
I like Poison. Anyway.
I mean, I beat, but I ain't gonna kiss her.
Wait, since y'all said that, let me tell you something.
She got that Venus fly.
If those lips will kill you, what will the other lips do?
Ooh.
Edit point.
Exactly.
That's we need to see that. We need to see that. We need to see that in a movie. Like the movie Teeth.
Yeah, no, didn't.
I'm playing. Huh?
In one of the animated joints, didn't Robin fuck her? Or did he fuck? I know he fucked Harley Quinn.
And in Batman and Robin. Or he wanted to.
Nah, he just kissed her.
You gonna get the ultimate STD
Then he
fucking
had
with
the
poison ivy.
You're gonna be itching like a mother.
Ultimate
You ain't gonna be itchy. You gonna be dead.
Dead.
Nah, but
Nigga's dead.
if they ever do Poison Ivy for this next Batman movie, they need to get Jessica Chastain because she looks like
that?
Poison Ivy. So you know,
You seen it
Yeah.
too?
Oh yeah, the girl with the orange hair.
yes,
Redhead or
yeah,
whatever.
redhead, yes.
Makes sense. I can see that.
Also, y'all should see Molly's Game. It's dope. It's got.
That's what people keep telling me,
bro,
but
it's like when you watch it,
I
you see
already
why I
know
say
the
that.
story.
She's in it.
Yeah, she plays Molly Bloom.
What is it about?
It's about this woman that runs an illegal card playing ring, and it's a whole bunch of famous people that got involved. And
I think I've seen the trailer.
yeah, it's got Idris Elba. He's playing her lawyer.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's bro. When you watch it, like you'll see why I recommended it. It's really good.
How old is this?
It came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think I've seen the trailer. I'm gonna check it out.
I went to see it in the movie theater because I was just bored. So I'm like, fuck it, I'll go watch a movie. Saw that and I'm like, damn, that's 2 hours well spent. That was
When are we gonna get Nightwing in a fucking Batman movie?
I don't want that.
I need to see that.
Wait. No.
I want to see the Bat.
I don't want a solo Nightwing movie.
I want to see the Bat. I do. I like Nightwing. You don't like Nightwing.
No. O'Shea, I love Nightwing. It's too early. We haven't even seen.
It is, but I want to see.
We haven't even seen another Robin yet.
I want to see it eventually.
See,
I want Batman Beyond eventually.
When the last time we had a Robin?
Batman and Robin.
That's what I thought.
That shit was ass.
Technically, we had one.
No.
Technically.
No. I don't know who that was. That nigga wasn't in no circus.
But speaking of,
Technically.
that
world was
in Batman versus Superman.
Shut the fuck up, yo.
In Batman versus Superman.
Hey, yo, get this nigga out of here, bro.
No, in Batman v Superman, what do we see in the Batcave?
Batman versus Superman.
What did you see?
Yeah, Robin and the Joker sprayed. We were gonna get the Bat family. That's what
we didn't see Robin in the Batcave. We saw the dead Robin's uniform. We saw Jason Todd.
The suit.
What we were what we need.
The Red Hood. I was excited.
What we need is that Red Hood movie with Ben Affleck as Batman, but they fucked it up.
Didn't we see a whole bunch of like green question marks?
Yeah,
that was the Joker.
Yeah, because Jared Leto's Joker killed Jason Todd.
Yeah. And sprayed the.
So it wasn't
stuff on
the Riddler.
I killed Robin.
It wasn't the Riddler.
No, nigga, that was Joker.
I don't remember the movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember the movie.
It wasn't in the movie.
This next
it
Batman
was
movie.
implied. It was never showed because in the comic book that happened.
This next Batman movie is gonna have the Riddler. I don't want it.
Nah, hold on.
Everybody better Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was the GOAT,
bro.
No, he's great, but that don't mean he can't be surpassed.
Paul Dano, that nigga.
Yeah.
Have you seen?
Wait, he's playing the Riddler?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Ain't he the same dude that was in that movie with Terrence Howard and Hugh Jackman? What was it
Prisoners?
called? Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude?
I didn't see the movie. I just know the movie.
I'm talking about There Will Be Blood.
I don't know if I've seen that, but if it's the same dude I think we're talking about, that dude is a great actor.
There Will Be Blood is probably one of the greatest movies of this generation.
Don't throw smut. Don't throw smut on this new Batman name.
Paul Dano, that
on
nigga.
this new Batman movie. You stay
I just
doing
don't like
that.
Robert Pattinson.
No. I'm glad you brought that up because I still don't like Robert Pat. I don't see him as Batman. I just can't see it.
I don't care.
And
watch him kill it.
No. And it's bullshit.
People didn't see John Legend as Joker. John Legend.
Door. Get out. Door.
Get out.
Door. Talking about some John Legend. Anyway,
I meant
what I'm saying is like I feel like Robert Pattinson is also getting a lot of support.
No,
Robert Pattinson is getting a lot of support as the Joker that Ben Affleck didn't get because when Ben Affleck, stop doing that.
I have a question.
It's contagious.
I have a question.
I meant to say as Batman. When Ben Affleck was announced as Batman, people acted like it was the end of the damn world. Like this nigga was not fresh off Argo and The Town and all the other movies. The greatest Batman movie ever was about to be his movie.
He directed
what? The Town? Yes.
No.
The Batman. Yeah, he was going
to direct it. He was going to write it, co-write it, and direct it.
The ones he was in, did he direct either of those?
What are you talking about?
When Ben Affleck did play Batman,
yes,
was he the director as well?
No. He was about to be though.
That's why.
And it was going to be the best Batman movie ever because it was probably going to be Red Hood.
Batman.
Maybe. But I have a question.
Okay.
What are the top 3 Batman movies? What are they?
The Dark Knight trilogy.
Nah, not including the cartoon.
The Dark Knight trilogy. That's literally it.
Yeah.
That's literally it. There's no Batman movies better than those 3 movies.
agree with
Not even Batman 89.
Yeah, not even.
Batman 89 is better than Dark Knight
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Rises.
You're bugging.
No.
Yes, it is.
No,
it's not.
No, it's not.
That's not a good movie.
But
Rises?
Okay, you know
Yeah,
what?
it's not a good movie.
Oh shit, hold up. No. Stay here.
To do that,
I love
what
that.
is the best part of those movies? It's not Batman.
That's not true.
It's the villains.
That's not.
You're bugging. The villains are very.
Wait. Time out. That's most Batman stories.
Exactly.
That's
So
most
it doesn't
Batman
matter who
stories.
the Batman is. It matters who the villains are.
No, it's the story.
The
that's
villains
great.
make the
writing
movie.
is
Not
what made
really.
that great, and they're acting.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Not
Christopher
really.
Nolan.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the acting.
That's the
But
reason.
Batman, don't dismiss Christian.
Liam
Cage. I'm fucking up today. Christian Bale.
Liam Neeson wasn't a great villain.
He was a fantastic.
Heath Ledger wasn't a great villain.
Yes.
Tom Hardy wasn't a great villain.
Amazing.
Jack Nicholson wasn't a great villain.
Yeah, but
Amazing.
Jim Carrey wasn't a great
you're
villain.
dismissing the Batman.
But you're dismissing
Yeah,
Batman.
Val Kilmer wasn't a good Batman. It was still a good Batman movie.
O'Shea,
Christian K.
O'Shea, listen.
Christian Bale was a great Batman. You can't.
shit.
Yeah,
dismiss that.
Christian
about to
Bale,
get this
but what about the rest of them?
I'm about to get this whole
We ain't
thing.
talking about them niggas. They irrelevant. We talking about him.
I'm
Let
saying
me
the
get 'em.
villains
Let me
make
get
the
'em.
movie.
O'Shea, let me get him. I got this whole shit
Batman
covered.
wasn't. All right.
It doesn't matter who
O'Shea,
Batman
I got-
is what I'm saying.
I'm
You're
about-
not trying to discredit how great Batman is. You're just saying the villains are that
Okay,
great.
excuse
and it makes
me.
people watch.
Yes.
Okay, I'm about to
It's
get.
just not about them though. But go ahead.
I'm about to get this whole argument. I'm about to nuke his whole shit. You said that Batman 1989 is better than The Dark Knight Rises. Let me tell you why you're bugging. Because Batman, most of the characters in that movie have no soul at all.
No soul.
None. They don't go through any character arc.
Any
you don't
character
learn
arc.
anything about them.
It doesn't mean it's not a good movie.
It's supposed to be a superhero movie. It's all about the hero's journey. They don't go through any changes. Bruce Wayne at the start of Batman 89 is the same as Bruce Wayne at the end of Batman 89. Nothing changed.
Because he's already Batman.
The Joker was already a douchebag before he fell into the thing of chemicals. He was already like that. At the end of the movie, he's the exact same character. Please stop doing that. That's right.
Like his booty tank.
Hyping you up.
It doesn't make it a better movie.
All that Batman 89 does is build the brand of Batman. It's not a great spectacle, but it's not that great of a story when you really look at it.
Maybe
neither is
the Dark Knight trilogy was
that's not
that
true.
long ago.
That's not true.
Wasn't maybe
It's not a good movie.
How is it not a good movie? There's not one thing about that movie that you can criticize.
No.
Except for the timeline.
We about to get surgical with this motherfucker.
Let's get surgical.
Shit
Then,
trash.
How?
That shit is trash.
Your Honor.
The best part about it is Bane.
This nigga hate
Him breaking his back.
Wait, stop. You said, stop. You said the internet
No,
was a trash
and the
movie.
good part was when not Neil. What was the girl's name?
Oh hell no, she definitely
No.
She was
When they
Natalia
revealed that
Al Ghul?
she was Natalia, that was a great
Natalia,
twist.
yeah.
And the ending of him.
Great twist for who?
Spoiler if you didn't fucking watch the movie. It's been like 5-10 years. Not 10. 5 years.
It's been a while.
But him faking his death and then having a happy ever ending that he talked about he talked with Alfred and then showing that he sees him happy.
Who was played by the legendary Mike? Fuck.
Yeah, you don't even know his name.
Who was played by the legendary Michael Caine?
That was a great ending. The point is, it's a great ending. The point is, it was a great ending.
Okay, and Morgan Freeman played Lucius Fox. Who gives?
And he was amazing.
Yeah, cool. That third movie is not good.
That's not
It is
true.
good.
How? I'm waiting for you.
It's not
I
good.
can see if you say it's not as good as Dark Knight.
It's.
Excuse me.
I don't think Dark Knight is the best one in the trilogy.
Which one is, nigga?
Well, clearly, if it's not Rises and it's not Dark Knight, it has to be Batman Begins.
Batman Begins is Batman Begins is one of the greatest origin stories ever. Everybody rebooted this shit.
I love Batman.
You got to be for real. Everybody rebooted
I love it too.
To me, but this is to me.
Dark Knight is better to me.
Okay, I respect that. A lot of people feel that way.
And Batman actually goes through changes.
I'm in the minority that Batman Begins is the best in the trilogy. I'm in the minority. I'm probably the only one.
I'm still waiting for you to explain how Dark Knight Rises is a bad movie.
It ain't bad.
You've not explained what's wrong with the story. You've not identified any weak points in the movie.
I think 89 is better. In my opinion.
I
like it more.
No, we're not talking about if you like it more or not. We're not talking about that. We're talking about what's the better movie. We're not talking about what.
I just told you what the better movie was.
It's not a better movie. It's an.
To me, it is.
It's not a very human
that's
movie.
Where it ends when he says to me, because if he's saying that to the world, that in his opinion is.
Here we go.
O'Shea, listen to me. He didn't say that he liked it better. He just said that.
No, he's changed it because I told him.
He changed it though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dark Knight Rises is better than Batman 89, right?
No.
To us, yes. Yeah, but not to him.
Yeah, not to me.
I want you to explain what makes it better. That's what I'm trying to get to.
He can't. It's just in his opinion.
So we're just gonna let him go and he don't have to explain his bullshit?
If he can't defend it. I'm not gonna argue with it if it's his personal opinion.
Yeah, I like 89 better.
I just personally disagree. Dark Knight Rises is way better.
I want you to explain why.
I respect.
I can respect it too. I want you.
But that has nothing to do with anything. The villains make the movie. Is the point?
That's not true.
And me and Darius disagree with that.
The villains make the Batman movies.
That's not true. You can say that for any Spider-Man movie. You can say that for any. You can say that for any.
Why was hold on? Why was Batman and Robin bad? Why did you say Batman and Robin was bad?
All around bad.
Because Arnold Schwarzenegger was doing a whole bunch of quips and all that. Exactly.
He's like the third reason why that movie is so bad.
Catastrophe.
Was it because of Batman?
No, because George Clooney was a great choice for Batman.
So it doesn't matter who the Batman is.
That's one movie.
It matters about the villains.
That's one movie. You can't dictate the whole series on one movie.
Thank you.
Was Tommy Lee Jones a good Two-Face?
I enjoyed him.
He was cool.
Is he better than the other nigga?
Hell no.
But I enjoyed him.
That's the first time I seen a nigga smile or laugh in any movie.
Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah. That nigga was laughing his ass off.
I did not kill my wife. I don't care. That's my shit.
We'll disagree.
Fuck all that.
You gotta disagree.
Hold on. No. Let me ask you a question.
I don't mind.
Let me ask you a question. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Let me ask you a question.
He said the Dark Knight Rises is trash.
I will answer that. I will answer that.
Like it. That's you saying it's trash.
I will answer that. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
The character.
Are you mad?
Yes, I'm mad.
No. But he explained it.
No, he didn't explain it.
He just said the villains. But then when you was like,
that's not an explanation. He said that in general. I'm talking about that one movie he mentioned. You did not explain at all why 89 is better than Dark Knight Rises. And I love Batman.
I like Michael Keaton.
I've seen that movie. I know that movie by heart. I know that movie
because I like Michael Keaton. That's my nigga. Hey, you want to get nuts?
Okay, but
let's get nuts. That's my nigga.
Christian Bale's a better Ben Affleck is a better Batman than Michael Keaton if we keeping it high.
A better Batman, yeah.
Okay.
Christian Bale's not a better Bruce Wayne.
It's his opinion. Wait, better Bruce Wayne.
Wait, then who?
Michael Keaton.
Nah, to me he is.
Are
a better
sure?
Bruce Wayne?
Bruce Wayne?
No, sir.
He doesn't show any emotion in Batman 89.
In my opinion.
There's no dimension to his character in Batman 89. That's what I'm talking about.
He doesn't show.
The Orange Bandit. In my opinion.
Oh, shit.
In my opinion. Oh, shit. I called him that because this nigga got a bandana on like he's fucking Cameron.
It's a do-rag and it's orange.
Whatever.
And it's got scaly shit on it.
Orange Bandit. This nigga party
looking like Franklin.
This nigga party with Puff.
No. What's that rainbow fish?
He party with
what's that
rainbow fish, nigga?
Yeah, well, that's what it was.
This nigga partying with Puff and Franklin.
I don't know. I would never party with Puff.
I'm still waiting on you to explain why.
Okay.
I want you to.
Here we go.
Listen, if you like Batman 89 better, I'm not arguing that. I just want to know why you think
he's not the better Bruce Wayne. So in my opinion, he's not.
That's just your opinion? I feel that.
In my opinion.
You see how we just let it go?
That doesn't have to be an opinion. No, because you didn't say.
I don't have to explain.
Oh shit! Listen,
I want to.
You didn't say.
If I want to, I can.
You didn't say.
We gonna be stuck on this for how long?
You didn't say like it was a fact. You said it like it was just your opinion.
You can't explain.
He said that
he
said that the Dark Knight Rises was trash. I want
to me it is. What are you talking about? He said the Godfather was trash. What are we doing here?
He hasn't seen it.
I said it was trash.
Let's play Swear to God.
You said it was overrated.
Let's play Swear to God.
He said it was overrated. He didn't say it was trash. You said it was overrated. But either way, you're wrong. It's the greatest movie ever.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna watch it again. And maybe I'll watch it with y'all. Maybe I'll feel something different. I don't know.
No, watch it.
I don't think you want to watch it with us.
Why?
We've been talking too much.
These niggas.
Like literally, the whole 3 hours, I'm gonna just be saying.
Well, no.
Exactly
I'm gonna sit with y'all and y'all explain it to me why y'all think it's so dope.
In another episode.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the episode. Watch along with the Godfather.
I guess, but we got. I want to finish this right here.
No, bro, I'm done. I'm done talking about it.
Because you didn't say it like it was an opinion. You said it like it was a fact.
But then I said, in my opinion.
Yeah, because you realized you were wrong.
I don't think I'm wrong because it's my opinion. What are you talking about? I don't think he's no more in.
Who likes orange soda?
Like
Who likes orange soda? Get
likes
out my house. Get out my house.
No, look at me. Who likes orange soda?
It's who loves orange soda.
It's the same
No,
shit.
it's not.
Nah.
Who loves orange soda?
Clearly, he's never been in love.
Jesus.
I dare
loves orange
I dare
soda?
you to get a girl to fall in love with you, and you be like, "Oh yeah, I like you too." Till she beat your ass.
Who loves orange soda?
Relationship problems.
I don't have domestic relationships.
Let the record show that this nigga think Batman 89 is a better movie than The Dark Knight Rises, and he's wrong. I'm convinced that Joss Whedon was sent as a double agent to mess DC up. the way that Vince Russo messed WCW up.
We gotta fuck Batman as a whole.
I
don't care who the Batman is.
Actually, wait a minute,
fuck him.
But this
You already know who my favorite villain is.
This argument that the villain makes the
my
movie.
favorite Batman villain?
Yeah.
Bane.
This argument that
He broke the bat.
this argument that the villain makes this argument
That nigga begs a cacao.
Joker broke him emotionally.
I don't care about that.
This argument that the villain makes the movie, I don't no, because you could say that for any superhero movie ever made.
But he doesn't make the movie though.
Willem Dafoe in Spider-Man makes that movie. You could say.
I think that.
But you can't say one person makes the whole movie.
Yeah, you can.
Else is just that
yes, you can.
Have
you seen Robert De Niro in anything? He makes everything better.
Movie. Oh, superhero movie.
Okay, you know what?
Touche.
You know what?
Touche.
You're right.
Okay, The Incredibles. The Incredibles. Is that a great movie because of the villain, or is it because?
Yes, my nigga Jason Lee. Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, Syndrome.
Yeah, let's talk. In my opinion, usually if the villain is not good, the movie is not good.
I don't know.
Spider-Man.
I don't use that shit.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'm waiting.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
When a villain is bad and the movie's bad,
Spider-Man Homecoming, nigga.
that
Huh?
was great.
Huh?
That was great.
And who was that villain?
Michael Keaton.
89 Batman. Boom. Full circle.
That's crazy. That's crazy too.
Full fucking circle, nigga.
Look, actually, I'm glad you brought that up because I want Tim Burton. Listen, I want Tim Burton to make a third Batman movie.
Tim Burton shouldn't make any more movies.
He shouldn't, but he needs to go do a third Batman movie and bring Michael Keaton back now. Look, that could be your Batman Beyond.
He gonna be the old Batman?
He could play old man. He could.
I can see that.
Unless you want to wait for Ben Affleck to get older.
Old as
Fuck. Well, but he just played
like
Vulture.
Logan.
We ain't gonna talk about that movie.
What?
They bringing him back, by the way.
Who? Hugh Jackman?
That was a good villain.
Good, because can't nobody else beat
Actually,
Wolverine.
you know what? Nah, I think he was a good villain. Yeah, I'll stick by that. I forgot the nigga name, but the nigga that was
Then he
hunting.
wasn't a good villain.
Who? Exactly.
What? I only watched Logan the one time.
And so did I. And I know that wasn't a good villain.
I don't know.
I think it was
The
a good
villain was really X-24, if we're being honest.
little girl.
It was a low
No, X-24, not X-23.
Oh, yeah.
X-23 is his
Ooh, that's
daughter. X-24,
I low key
I
want
want to talk
her.
Cow.
I want her to be. I want her to have her own solo movie.
too late.
Yeah,
Not in that timeline.
I'm waiting on y'all to tell me
Not in that
a
timeline.
good superhero movie where the villain is not good.
But it ain't just about that. It's about if the hero and the story is good too. They just don't make.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe it's me because I'm usually that's elite milk. Maybe I'm
don't
saying
take my
that
shit. No,
you don't take my shit. All right.
Whatever.
Maybe because I'm always more entranced by the villain, because I do love the villains in movies.
I'm a thing in it because I know it's a movie.
The only thing, shut up, bro.
I know it's a movie where the villain is ass.
The only reason I like Lion King, well, I don't like Lion King at all. But the best part of Lion King to me is Scar.
It's a
okay, fine,
effect,
but,
bro.
you know.
If everybody ain't doing their job, the movie don't work.
Hulk Hogan doesn't.
But that doesn't have.
Hulk Hogan doesn't become as big as he is
way.
without Roddy Piper. So I understand why you feel that way. Roddy Piper made Hulk Hogan look like $1 million back in the day. Ric Flair made Dusty Rhodes look like.
Keep it going.
I'm gonna say Triple H, but you know, yeah, Triple H made
John
Batista.
Cena would not be John Cena without Orton and Edge. Let's talk about it.
I disagree with that.
He would have been as big as he is without Orton and Edge.
No, without
with just Big Show.
without JBL, he wouldn't have been.
Ryan the Scientist is an amazing artist.
Okay, I thought it was somebody we all knew. My bad.
But then JBL was done. Who was he gonna fight after JBL?
Orton wasn't that really a great villain against John Cena though.
He back on wrestling.
And that's why they fought 1,000 times.
No.
And no, they didn't have a great match once. They didn't have.
I don't agree with that at all.
John Cena.
I don't agree with that at all.
Triple H and he did Randy.
I don't agree with that at
facts.
all. I don't agree with that at all.
WrestleMania 22.
Randy Orton and John Cena never had a good match together.
Jemima.
John Cena and Randy Orton never had a good match together.
Name the match.
I can't name the exact match.
You can't think of it right off the top of your head.
I can't remember a lot of matches off the top of my head. Like, I don't know what match was Jericho versus Stone Cold, where NWO came out and Scott Hall hit Stone Cold with the stunner.
That's the Jericho match you think about?
To this DC shit.
No, I'm just talking about in general. Like, I don't know where that was at. I just remember the match.
Okay, but this. Okay, but as far as like villains or movies not being good without villains, I don't necessarily agree with that, and I feel like I'm going to think of one soon.
Oh, that's fine. Jid's in it. We listening. Yeah, that's Jid, Earth Gang, and Boz.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, back to the
I'm waiting. What movie is the villain?
My response to that, I already told you my response to that. It's a conglomerate effect. If all of them aren't in it together and everybody's not bringing their best foot forward as an actor and actresses and story and directors.
Time out.
I've seen movies. Hold up.
All these Marvel movies. Wait,
I've seen movies. I've seen movies where it has been a lot of great performances and one performance brings the movie down. Yes.
Who?
Not the whole
Name
movie,
one.
though.
Gangs of New York.
Wait, are we talking about or just who's before?
Cameron Diaz. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Let's play Swear to God.
You're wrong.
Swear to God, she won't bad in that movie.
Leave Cameron Diaz alone.
Swear to God, she won't bad in that movie. Okay, she was beautiful.
Where is she?
That don't mean she's a good actress.
I mean, that's a lot of people.
She retired from
because she should have.
That's why a lot of them get it outside of probably sleeping with people.
Okay, this argument took a dark turn. Wait a minute.
Anyway, all these Marvel movies, what?
Most of the villains are trash.
In Marvel?
In Marvel movies.
Name them.
Yeah,
name them.
Iron Man 2, you had Sam Rockwell playing whoever he was playing. Mickey Rourke's performance was not good. That's not his fault.
That's not a good Iron Man.
Was he trash though?
You talking about good movies? Okay, never mind. No.
That's what I'm talking about.
I keep forgetting. My bad.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well, who was the villain in Thor?
No, Dark World.
The first one, not the second one.
First one was good.
I know, but who was it Loki?
Yes, nigga.
Loki? No, he was good.
Oh no, yeah. Okay. No, I'm trying to think. Let me think.
Wait,
I'm telling you,
Thor Ragnarok. Who's the villain in that?
That white bitch. All of them white bitches the same to me. His sister.
Nah, niggas.
His sister.
White bitch. It's Marvel.
She was a good villain.
Was she?
She was a great villain.
Yes.
She was super entertaining.
But what did she do besides? Well, she did
beat everybody's ass.
She did
kill
everybody.
No,
she
hold my hammer back.
Asgard, and then Thanos.
Which is that's still wild to me.
That's the best Marvel post-credit scene ever.
Villain of all time.
It's not Thanos.
Huh? The best Marvel villain?
The best Marvel. No, wait, are you talking about the movies or the comic books? Because Galactus. Well,
I thought we was talking about the movies.
Oh, movies? Oh.
It's Thanos. Who? And are we just talking about
It's
Marvel
really not
Marvel
fair because
DC?
they spent 20 movies building up to Thanos. It's almost not even fair.
I mean,
but Loki.
The way he
better than Loki?
Ass.
He better than Loki?
Is he a better villain?
Villain, yeah.
I feel so, yeah.
Yeah. Nigga, he made Hulk his bitch.
Oh, we ain't seen that nigga act right
he didn't get his rematch because they want to bring Captain Marvel's dumbass.
Listen. Don't do
it.
Don't do
that
it.
movie is mediocre. It's
not. He almost said it.
Oh, shit,
you better be lucky.
The movie is mediocre.
It's a good movie.
It's good, but it's not
it's
great.
Wonder Woman was better. I'll give you that. It's mediocre, but it's not bad.
Not bad. You made it sound
the way you talk about it, you make it sound like
because everybody was making it seem like it was top 5 Marvel movies ever.
Nobody ever said that.
I never heard anybody say that
on Twitter say that. Or I've seen females on Twitter say that.
Of course, females are going to relate to that more.
I already told you.
So if that's their opinion, that's their opinion.
Yeah, that's another good point.
Like, to me, Black Panther is a top 5 Marvel movie.
That's a fact. Who gonna disagree with that?
It might not be a fact.
Besides mad white people, who gonna disagree with that?
It might not be a fact, but to me,
and that was a great villain. Michael B. Jordan was a dope villain.
Racist white people.
yeah, I mean, but it was just same
But
versus
you can't
same at the end of the
disagree.
movie.
How somebody
so.
feels, you can't tell them how to feel. That's their opinion.
I'm not telling you how to feel. I'm just telling you you're wrong.
But in your you can't say that their opinion
That's
is
different.
wrong. It's their
I'm not
opinion.
saying, oh, you shouldn't feel that way because I said so. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you're gonna tell me that
In their
Beaches
opinion,
is a
though.
better movie than the Godfather, I'm gonna be like, you're crazy.
You could say that, but you could just
Who is better than The Godfather?
Exactly. It
I didn't
don't
hear what
matter,
you
'cause
said.
The Godfather is the best movie ever made. That's all I'm saying.
That's a fact.
is it?
Like, who's going?
It is.
I mean, I'll put.
God,
It ain't my
what is
personal
crazy
favorite.
is Godfather 2 is better than Godfather 1,
Right.
but Godfather 1 is the best movie of all
It's
time.
because I don't think nobody wants to have a sequel be the best movie of all time. It's just like Star Wars. Like the best Star Wars movie was Empire Strikes
was
Back, not the
number
original.
the one that just came out.
That shit was ass.
You didn't like it?
I loved it, but I didn't.
How do you love it?
Wait. My bad. I said that.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah.
love
We're gonna have to get into you real quick.
I've loved every Star Wars movie. I've loved every Star Wars movie except that one, and maybe Episode 2.
You didn't love it? I really enjoyed it.
What, we talking about the one we all
Attack of the Clones.
You're not as deep into Star Wars as me, though.
wait. Attack of the Clones
Wait,
was my
wait,
favorite
about
of
the
the
one we just saw?
Wait,
Yeah.
you're not as deep.
I liked it, and you know how much I didn't give a fuck about Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Like,
a- I like
like
the point.
I'm the biggest Star Wars fan at this table. So
And
y'all
then
don't
you know
the
what
story
happened
like I do.
that
That's why I
should
think
make
it
me
was
not
ass.
like it. You know what happens at the end of that movie.
What was her name? Raina?
The last one that just came out. You
Episode
know
one?
why I should hate it. Yeah. We ain't gonna spoil it because it's still kind of new, but you know who
We should've seen
not gonna be in no more Star Wars.
What is your name?
Oh.
Yeah.
You know who he
What are you
talking
talking
about. The
Wait a minute.
Who is my favorite character? What did I just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, that's another
Yeah.
reason why I don't like that because it was too predictable. We knew that was gonna happen.
Nigga, who is we? I wouldn't have
Anyone
went
who's seen Star Wars ever knows that certain people are gonna die if they of a certain family.
I wouldn't have went to go... God damn it.
Everybody in that family dies.
You're
Come
right. You're right.
on.
But God,
The first one,
damn it.
the
I wouldn't have went to go see it if I would have known
and
that.
the grandson.
talking about.
I wouldn't have went to go see it if I would have
We're trying
known
not
that.
to spoil it.
I want to know though. Are you talking about?
Yeah. Your man's
Don't
in there.
spoil it. Don't spoil it. But yes, that's what we're talking about.
I wouldn't have went to go
Spike
see
Lee?
it. No, what?
I didn't spoil it, but you know who I'm
What?
talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't have went to go. God damn it! Every time I go to the movies,
The funny part was you asked me right there.
ain't
This
gonna
nigga,
catch
this ain't about to happen, and I looked over like,
because you said you had already read what was gonna happen. You son of a bitch.
no, I'd already seen the movie.
Either way,
Yeah, because we saw
that.
Uncut Gems that night. Then you were like, "Hey, let's go see Star Wars." I'm like, "Damn, nigga, 2 movies in one night. All right."
that should be a testament. to how
I gotta
dope that
stop
shit
going
is.
to the movies. You know,
But that should be a testament to how dope that shit is. I had no type of I told you how I felt about Star Wars, and then we went to see the one with his name Ren.
well, all three of them would happen, right? But
We
yeah,
did. All three of us went. No, I went with
You're
him.
talking about episode 7, the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was surprised at how good that shit was, and then it made me want to watch the other ones coming after it. And now it makes me want to go back all the way to the beginning.
you
I don't
saw
know if it's
episode
worth it.
7. We all saw episode
Yeah,
7.
because you thought you were gonna die.
That was episode 6.
No, that.
Oh,
Nigga,
Oh, not
episode
6.
6
Wait,
came out
I'm
1983,
tripping. I'm high right now.
oh,
But yeah.
made
No,
me-
he didn't go with us to see 7 because
Yes,
I was
he
high.
did. And he was there.
How was he there if
'Cause it was-
we smoked in my car?
You were. No, because we met him
probably
there.
stepped out.
No. You met us at the movie theater. We were on the way there, and you.
yourself, sir.
Yeah. He doesn't remember because he was.
Yeah, I was high as fuck. And I thought I was about to die because that nigga was oh shit. And we saw it in what, IMAX?
IMAX 3D.
Hell no. That nigga stopped that laser.
You should have got high and saw the movie, the war movie.
Oh, Dunkirk?
Oh,
Nah,
really? No,
G.
that's that movie, bro. That's one. Of the
never
great,
doing that
That's
again.
one
That
of the
nigga was,
greatest.
they was in that
war
boat.
movies
And
ever
you just
made.
said, "Doop."
And didn't know where it was coming from, and them speakers all around. I thought like people were actually shooting in the movie theater.
I was like, oh yeah, we out of here, dog. Nah, bro, we saw The Revenant in the theaters.
I still ain't seen that movie.
The beginning scene with all the Indians and stuff, and you just see
Out of
all
nowhere,
around. I
I
was
was
like,
scared.
what fuck?
I don't know. Like, cause they can't. It was just an arrow,
So
like just a bunch of arrows came out of
That's how the
nowhere.
movie started. Just
out, bro.
So is that movie about white people taking America?
No,
no.
I know, it just sounded like
it's about a white man surviving nature and wartime with Indian or Native Americans and other stuff. But I don't want to spoil it for
We're
you.
gonna get back to movies after this, or comics after this. I owe somebody an apology. I gotta give him that. Freddie Gibbs, I didn't know how dope he was, but once
You
I heard
just not figuring out?
Yeah,
You didn't hear the last album?
No, I listened to the features. I heard Pusha T's verse, because I heard it was crazy.
And you heard the Black Thought joint.
Yeah, and probably somebody else, but I've been sleeping on Freddie Gibbs for a while, because
I've been a Freddie Gibbs fan.
I'm not gonna lie, he never made anything that wowed me until I listened to this album, Alfredo. That whole shit is amazing.
It's a great album.
Like, now I'm gonna go back and listen to his whole discography now.
Go listen to Pinata.
Is it better than
Pinata? Wait, is it Pinata or is it the other one? The one with Mad
And
Lib.
he talked about my wife, Scotty Beam.
Yeah.
An amazing song. You don't think Scotty Beam is attractive? You're bugging.
No, I'm talking about you saying that's your wife.
Yes, one of many.
Okay.
Talk about your wives.
I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Brett, go listen to Pinata, Shadow of a Doubt, Cold Day in Hell,
And he kept
Freddie.
his foot on Jeezy's neck for a while.
Hey, chill out. We ain't gonna talk about it.
He did.
We're not gonna talk about it.
He said he saw.
All right,
Gucci
listen.
Man.
We not gonna talk about
Jeezy
that.
ain't do nothing.
Okay, I saw Gucci Man and Jeezy ain't do nothing.
That ain't the same. Snowman said it. Well, Gucci Man said it. We ain't gonna talk.
Dig your dead partner up. They can't say shit.
No, but he
And if
doubled
you
down
looking
on
for me,
Instagram. I bet
that'll
he
be-
still can't say shit.
That's why. But he deleted it though.
Did he?
He did
His
because
wife
he's
probably
scared.
made him. Nah, he's scared, nigga. He the one that killed him.
It don't matter. I'd have kept it up.
Okay.
You gonna let your wife tell you what to do?
I mean, I'm not married,
I feel like
so
that's gonna
Jeezy
happen
might
to all
have.
of us.
Huh?
I feel like that's gonna happen.
Huh?
I feel like that's gonna happen.
Ain't no woman gonna tell me what to do.
Ain't nobody
I'm
gonna
a
tell me
grown
to do
man.
whatever I want.
I'm not talking about like all that weirdo shit and stuff. I'm just talking about like just little stuff
I'll
like
do whatever I want.
Facts. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna come home at 3 in the morning if I want to.
you're gonna get tired of that after like a week.
Ooh, what she gonna say? She gonna leave? She gonna leave? You wanna leave? Leave. This is what RZA said. Domestic Violence is a great song, by the way.
Nobody
No.
knew about
You don't know her.
Who is Ravioli?
it. You met her one time. No.
That is my godchild's mother.
You don't even know her
that
name.
child's name. I
Yes,
know that
I
child's
do.
name. What is it?
Luna.
No, it's Layla, fool.
That's what I call her Luna, because she's my moon.
No.
Hey, that's how you play something off.
No.
Yeah, Luna. That's my little
Call me son
shawty.
after every sentence. I call you son because you shine like one.
I call her Luna because that's my
Another
moon.
sequel we ain't never get.
I don't want it.
I kind of want to see
Yeah,
where
because
it
T.I. is 50.
kind of want to see where it goes. No, it's because of. We ain't gonna talk about it.
It's because of why?
More in
They
London?
already started shooting it. They just stopped because of.
They started shooting it 4 years ago.
Yeah, it was supposed to
Was
have
it 4
been.
years ago?
Nah,
That
yeah,
Instagram
it
post was 4 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah.
MC didn't pass away 4 years ago though. It was like a year.
What you talking about?
What does Nipsey have to do with it?
They posted an ATL 2 way before that.
But they were still working on it again because I saw somebody post.
I don't want an
Recently.
ATL 2. It's good as
It don't matter.
It doesn't need a sequel.
Yeah.
I want to see what it is if they did it. I just want to see
What would they even do?
I don't know, but I want to see what they would do.
I don't want to see a
It's
new
nothing-
generation of kids
You,
living in
nigga,
Atlanta.
you ain't me. I want to see.
I would see an ATL 2 if it was like a different group of people.
That's what I'm
It's gonna be
saying.
the same people.
Nah, I wouldn't want to see that. I don't care about that story.
So you want like a
I do.
reunion movie where they come back to Atlanta and go?
This is
Cascade?
American Pie.
Exactly.
I don't know what they would do. I just want to see.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I feel like
some things you want to see, and then when it comes, you don't want to see.
Not me.
we're finished with their story. I feel like their story came to a complete end.
I don't. I want to see what it might happen.
Esquire about to run for mayor.
I just want to see.
don't
what
You
might
know
wanna
what?
see that
Wait a
shit.
minute.
I just
Bro,
wanna see
That might not be a bad idea now that we talk about it.
Young Joe the villain. Let me stop.
No, if a villain comes back, it's got to be Big Boy.
From jail. But we don't know what happened to him.
Aha! And he tries to stop Esquire from becoming mayor.
That sounds too much
and
like
take
a Friday
and takes
movie.
who hostage.
That sounds too much like a Friday movie.
Aha! Wait a minute. We might be writing this movie. AOTI, hit us up. We got you, my G.
No.
Okay. Esquire running for mayor.
I'd rather have a Takers
That's
2
the
than
dark skin one?
Yeah.
The one that was Nunes.
I'd rather have a Takers
Fathers.
Part 2.
Like mentor.
They all died.
You rather see a
Not Paul Walker. Oh,
You rather see
damn.
a Takers.
Yeah. Let me hear it.
Don't nobody want to see
Huh?
that.
Paul Walker.
Don't nobody want to see that bullshit.
What?
Takers 2.
I do.
Everybody died.
That movie was
Thank
not
you.
everybody.
Yeah.
Not Idris Elba, not Paul Walker.
He is in real life. R.I.P.
I know that's the
And I almost said Christian Slater.
Chris Brown.
No.
Michael Ealy.
Nah, ain't that the one with the other white dude?
Back in barbershop. I thought that was
Because he wanted more money. And Ice Cube was like, nigga, I ain't paying you that much
He
money.
thought he was Robert Duvall. Who played Anakin? Is that not the movie he was in?
Yeah, Hayden Christensen.
He don't act no more. He's racist?
No. I said there's a reason.
Oh yeah, he's not a good actor. But I'm saying, so
Besides that,
Who is it?
Hayden Christensen.
I don't know.
he played Anakin, you know, because he don't watch Star
Skywalker
Wars.
from the Star Wars.
Yeah, episodes 2 and 3.
You ain't seen that by now.
He hates
I'm not even
sand.
a fan, and I've seen it.
It's so coarse.
We'll talk about Dragon Ball Z.
No.
I thought we was talking about Black Lives Matter.
How about this? Comic books are better than anime. Let's talk about it.
No, they're not.
Yes, it is. You wouldn't get anime without for comic books, number one. So let's start with
No.
that. Number 2.
Wouldn't. The fuck out of here.
What was the first anime that, like, what was the first manga?
First of all, you don't even know what you're talking about.
What was the first
You talking
manga?
about anime. You got an anime. When
I
it was
meant to
America.
say manga, my bad.
You talk about anime or manga when it came to America. I was on that shit when it was only in Japanese, nigga. Fuck out of here. You know what the fuck
Okay,
you're talking about.
first of all,
What's up?
You used to go
First
to
of
the
all-
library and get that Charlotte jump.
He didn't
You was the
shout
first nigga that had to do it.
No, nigga.
I'm sure he
did that
read
before. That's
I'm
when
sure
it
he
was
read Shonen
Americanized.
Jump, but he didn't do that shit
That's when it was Americanized.
until after.
In my middle school, niggas used to stand outside the library before school opened.
Can we talk about
To
how
get
when
the
you was
Shaolin
black
jump.
back in the day, and if you was in the anime or manga, niggas look at you like it was weird, but now
Facts.
everybody's into that shit?
Yeah.
I used to watch it on the low. I ain't gonna lie. I used to watch it on the low. I wouldn't tell nobody. Because I didn't think I had nobody. I was the same way with wrestling.
And then Dragon Ball Z happened, and everybody started watching.
Nah, I mean,
No,
even Dragon
then,
Ball Z.
people still look at you like you was weird.
Well,
2
now-
years later,
That's because my favorite Dragon Ball Z character. Niggas
he's
hate
a
me.
bitch. Yamcha.
Broly?
fuck
Oh.
Yamcha.
Yamcha isn't my favorite.
Yamcha's trash.
Broly not even canon.
Fuck out of here.
He's not, bro. That's GT.
I got a shirt for a reason, nigga.
Did you know Cooler wasn't canon?
Yeah. He's the
Yeah,
movie.
and that's
tight.
a damn shame,
found
bro.
that shit
That's a
out
damn
10 years.
shame too. I
Found
love
that shit out
Cooler.
10 years later.
Damn.
Whole time I thought that movie was canon.
He in the movie.
I thought it should be. It happened right in the prom of the show.
I thought none of the
I
movies
heard
were
the next
canon.
movie. I heard the next movie. I
don't think
always
they
thought
are.
they were till
I think the only one that is
canon.
canon is
The
Future
Super
Trunks.
Trunks.
Yeah, the history of Trunks.
I heard
And they had to do that
Cooler.
because they had to explain it.
I heard they're making Cooler and it is in
Just
the
like they
next
should do
movie.
with Cable.
And Super?
Yeah. That's what I
That doesn't make sense.
say what?
He said something about cable.
No, I'm saying like when Trunks traveled to the past, to when Goku was alive, that's when they did the history of Trunks to explain this other timeline that he comes from.
All them niggas did.
Just like Cable.
But now we
because
got
he
a
comes
whole
from the
new
future.
canon of Trunks' future.
Yeah, because
And it sucks.
time travel. Think about it.
Sucks.
Think about it.
Yeah, because they didn't even win.
Wait, actually, that might be how
lost
Cable.
twice.
That might be how Cable.
They lost at the
Wait,
end.
that might be how Cable
They won.
happens.
They won.
No, the nigga just smog in the air.
Wait, who you talking about? Wait, what are you talking about?
Goku Black.
No, they lost twice, then they came back and won. Have you finished
They
watching?
never won.
Yeah, they did. You didn't watch
After
it. Trunks went super, whatever Trunks.
they still didn't win because he can't die.
I promise you they beat him.
No, they didn't. He's just in the air.
They beat him, bro.
That's not beating him because
In
he's
your
still
opinion, they
technically
beat
not
him?
dead.
In your opinion, they beat him?
His future is safe.
And then it's a whole other future. They just went to a different future.
What's the last episode you watched?
Of that one, I finished that whole series.
So you on the tournament now?
Yeah.
The tournament of power? I swear they beat him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got so bored with that. Not Tournament of Power.
Nah, the Trunks one, yeah.
I hated that. I got so fucking bored. I stopped.
It made me dislike Trunks.
And rewatched it. I was pissed because when they finished Trunks originally in Dragon Ball Z, I was like, they need to bring Trunks back and we need to figure out what happened. Then when they did it in Super, I was like, this shit trash. First of all, this nigga's hair is blue as fuck. It was gray in the original one. I hate his voice. I hate his face.
You can tell.
And he's not as strong as everybody.
Yeah, it was like when they were kids, when we were kids, you couldn't really tell that they were girls doing the voice.
Gohan's
but
voice
now
is
it's like you can tell. Ugh.
I hate Gohan's voice.
Yeah.
Whoever the voice actor is.
I hate Gohan.
Why?
Because they constantly bitch this nigga. He was supposed to be the greatest Dragon Ball character.
Why? He was a teenager and he could whoop grown men's asses. They had them.
They're like, oh no, he's getting too powerful. Let's just calm down.
Whoa.
Some bullshit.
They did the same shit with Vision.
First of all, Krillin will whoop Yamcha's ass. First of all.
Everybody will whoop, bro, Tien will whoop Yamcha's ass. I'm sorry. I like Tien. I'm sorry. I'm the only nigga that like Tien.
He will. He will. No, you right. He will. Technically on a human...
Yajirobe will fuck Yamcha up.
Oh, that's crazy.
With them senzu beans? Who always got the senzu beans on deck?
I mean, technically in the tournament... No, never mind. Yamcha got further than him. Never mind.
Let's talk about it!
Technically, Chi-Chi whoop everybody.
Facts.
Yeah, because
Chi-Chi and Bulma fuse, it's over.
Yeah, they gonna be talking so much shit.
It's over, nigga.
And they got the Dragon Balls because Bulma...
They gonna nag...
Oh, shit.
They gonna nag the fuck out of everybody. That's
She
what
was...
they move.
Bulma's so badass, she was spazzing on the god of destruction.
Facts.
Kid Goku slapped her pussy.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, that
nigga slapped. That nigga slapped it. That nigga slapped it and then slept on it.
He about it.
Goku hit before Vegeta. Let's talk about it.
Yeah,
but that just means Bulma old as fuck.
She is. Well, technically, she was.
Vegeta didn't even like her. He just wanted some.
And Goku.
He just wanted some human pussy.
Pedophilia. Well, she wasn't.
She wasn't shooting at him. He did it to her.
True.
So what is that? Is that illegal?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what it is. Maybe we should move on.
No, I want to know what that is.
We're both underage. I don't know. But she was
so like if a 7-year-old,
it's statutory on her part because she older. She knows he doesn't.
But she was sleeping.
Stop.
So if a 7-year-old, no, this is a real question. So if a 7-year-old walk into a 15,
I'm not doing that.
Come on, bro.
I'm not doing that.
If a 17-year-old walk into a 15-year-old room,
it's like Little Men.
All right, y'all got it.
It's like Little Men.
That is not a good movie.
Nope,
it's trash.
I only watch it for Brittany Daniel.
Trash as fuck. Oh, your boy about to come back though, Broly. They bringing him back at some point.
Yeah, because they need somebody to help when yeah.
Huh? When Cooler pop up?
You know who Jiren is?
He'll eat Cooler. Yeah.
You know who Jiren is?
Yeah.
I want to see him versus Broly. That shit would be amazing.
Why?
But he already lost.
Broly will break.
Jiren already lost.
You talk about niggas getting jumped. It took like 80 niggas to bring him down.
To take down Jiren?
Yes.
But
there's only 3 of them left.
He's not ready for Broly though.
It was 3 niggas that jumped Broly. Even though it's my first time admitting.
Yeah, and that nigga could not be
stopped.
So
let me hear you say it again. It was what they did. Who now?
Technically.
Because he a goat.
Technically, it was.
Goku was like, we can't beat him. Let's just.
talking about
that jump Jiren?
Or the new Broly?
The new Broly.
New Broly fucking Jiren up. I don't care what you talking about.
We ain't talking about GT. We talking about Super.
We not.
Technically, he got jumped by 2 people.
Broly?
New Broly. Old Broly got jumped by 5 people, but new Broly got jumped by 2. Technically, and they fused. Technically.
Yeah.
So Jiren got beat by actually 4. Did you finish watching it? I want to spoil it.
No.
Never mind.
But I know who it is, though.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
What happened?
Because I know who wins.
Who wins?
17.
Nah.
18.
No.
One of the nigga.
18.
Yeah.
No, 17.
I don't remember which one is the nigga.
The dude wins.
Yeah.
They
I know, but it was...
You know what happens though?
It's him,
they pop out of
Frieza, and Goku. And then it's Jiren.
Everybody thinks Frieza and 17 are dead or eliminated. And Goku and Frieza are fighting. I mean, Goku and Jiren are fighting. And...
Don't spoil it. All right.
All right, next topic.
One time you don't want me to spoil it.
Nah, because I'm still in the midst of watching it.
It's just amazing how they did it. This is why it's my favorite. It's my favorite, and this says a lot. It's my favorite Dragon Ball
Arc
of all time.
of all time?
Yes, because I finally
Over Majin Buu?
Yes, because we finally got a
all
full tournament. Yes, nigga. We finally
Over the
got
first
a
one?
full-
Over the Saiyan?
We finally got a full tournament without interruptions, and we got a clear winner. And it wasn't Goku. It wasn't.
But
it wasn't predictable.
But they bitched out at the end though.
How? You ain't even seen it yet. How you know?
I know what happens. We're not gonna talk about it on air. Yes, I do.
You just know who wins. You don't know how.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the whole reason they having that tournament. What's supposed to happen to everybody who lost the tournament? Yeah, that don't happen.
Yeah,
that's
you
some
knew they
bitch
was
shit.
gonna do that.
Yeah, that's some pussy shit. I don't want to see that.
They just did it
Waste
for
of
our
time.
own entertainment.
I thought you said
the shit out of that.
I did.
fucking-
Whoa, what?
Man,
It just look weird.
I don't even want one now. Ain't this a bit?
All right, you said you want to talk about Black Lives Matter. You feel like it's important?
Do we have to talk about this?
I don't think so. I think this should be us getting
I
away.
was gonna say.
So let me talk about these bitches.
Go ahead. You got something personal you want to talk
I
about?
do.
You the one want to talk about it.
Listen, you fat, stinking.
Ugh.
Nah. Alright, so let me tell y'all what happened, y'all. Y'all watch Insecure?
No.
No, but I want to.
Alright, so on Insecure.
I love Issa Rae, by the way.
I heard some shit happen this past episode.
Yeah, right? So the main character, her and her ex get back together.
What?
So me.
Some fictional bitch?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
So they get back together. So me just being a okay, nigga, I know the characters' names. I didn't know y'all know.
Lawrence?
Yeah. Alright, bro, but y'all don't watch the show. Fuck out of here.
I started, but I haven't finished it yet.
Talk about
So Issa and Lawrence, they back talking or whatever. So I happened to hit up somebody fuck her for that.
JC
Somebody I used to talk to, JC Penny.
JC Penney's.
Who's that?
I don't know her name.
I don't know nobody from JC Penny.
Short glasses.
You trying to get me caught up?
Had a Cuban friend.
Nordstrom. No.
Places look the same to me.
Nah, this girl I used to talk to in Charlotte, right?
Tarjay?
So I hit her up, right? And I'm like, oh, Issa and Lawrence showing us the way, right? This bitch gonna screenshot it. Screenshot the DM and post it on Twitter.
Bitch, that DM more for everybody.
I was like, you dead ass right now? Like, that's just me joking because I know she watches Insecure.
Yeah.
So I'm just making a little joke and she do that shit. And I'm like, she already cut off.
Did she go viral?
It had at least a couple hundred. And they
What?
was talking shit.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy.
Speaking of Twitter, something happened to me.
You gotta get her back.
And niggas was talking shit. They was like,
you knew? They knew you?
No.
Oh, they
No, just her followers.
They was just saying.
Yeah, and she
probably had
men
like
ain't
shit saying
shit, all that
thirsty and everybody
bullshit.
agreed and shit.
Yeah, but
That's crazy.
what's crazy is
Cloud was a hell of a drug.
she deleted all the DMs that was sent beforehand. So it looked like I just popped up out the blue talking about
That's some
it. I was like,
bullshit.
okay.
That's some
Okay.
bullshit.
That's why I don't like the DMing girls and shit.
And then we not gonna talk about how when me and her first broke up, she was talking about how I used to, I wear my Shaqs. Cause Shaq my favorite player. She was like, I can't believe I let some nigga with Shaqs and bootcut jeans do this to me. I was like, oh, bet.
Hold on, do we have to pull up on this?
Fuck her.
Because you still beat at the end of the day. Like
Exactly. Had this bitch sending me money. She was sending me $70 for haircuts and all type of shit. But now it's, I can't believe some nigga with Shaqs and boot. Nah, bitch. Keep that same energy, shawty. I still know what street you live on. I could go to Charlotte right now, pop up at your crib, and if I wanted to beat, I could beat, and that's on everything. You should be playing the ether beat in the background.
Wait, pause and do it again? No, let's pause and do it again.
I couldn't respond on Twitter because I got people following me on Twitter, and I can't let that happen.
You know what? You can't even argue with her because if she knows you have a girl, it's gonna go there.
Who said that?
No, it's not because he ain't fucked her recently.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
But it hasn't been that long ago.
But if that's the case, that makes her look even worse.
Yeah.
Because she
wanted to.
She did that for clout.
Make you look bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
She did that for clout.
That's crazy. You should get her back.
Yeah, I know the game.
I could get her back because
By get
100.
it back, I don't mean fuck her. I mean
100 to 1. I could
all
fuck
the
it
shit,
again.
all the shit that she did.
I could post some shit about her,
Yeah,
but I'm not. That's not me. That's not in me.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's not in me.
Yeah.
I'ma fuck with her mental.
Nigga.
Speaking of something,
That's foul though.
Something happened with me on Twitter recently.
Are we going to Miami?
No.
What happened?
First of all, we are never going to Miami.
Why not?
I might go to Miami, but
That's crazy. You don't go without us?
I'm playing, bro. I can't talk about it now.
You can. Go ahead. So?
Okay. So, remember that conversation we were all having about, like...
I was back.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Oh, wow, Wale's a jealous asshole, but hey.
We're going to edit that out. Okay.
No, we don't. Man.
Wale, I just didn't like that comment about Cole. Like, nigga, that's your friend. You know him personally. What the fuck?
He mad because he got out-rapped by Cole on everything. All right.
Let's keep in
since
mind him and
yesterday was Kanye Easter's birthday.
It's definitely not Kanye East. It's Kanye West, as in West Coast. Like I'm
nigga from Atlanta.
Chicago.
I have a question for y'all. Mm-hmm. What is your favorite Kanye album?
Mine
Impossible
is
to choose.
Mine is Graduation.
Impossible to choose.
But it is very tough. But I'm gonna go with Graduation.
Why?
I have emotional attachments to that. It just brings me back to when I was in like middle school. I had a lot of great times. And listening to that Kanye Graduation album, of course, because the music is amazing and it's literally from start to bottom.
Perfect.
Like it's
No
damn
skips.
near a perfect album.
No skips.
But it also has
what?
like memories from back when I was in middle school that just are just like nostalgia for me. So yeah, that's why I love Graduation. But don't get it twisted. I love all his other albums too. That's just happens to be one of my favorite albums.
I feel that. I respect that.
Oh, this is basically about as close to an impossible task as we can get. But I'll go with Late Registration because that was the first album I bought with my own money for number one. I would listen to it anywhere, backseat of my parents' car, backseat of my grandma's car, at home, on the way to school. I know the album from top to bottom, and like when people say that like they miss the old Kanye, I think that Late Registration is the epitome of that, because you got some songs that have that early Kanye production with the sped up soul samples, then you have him doing stuff with like live orchestra that nobody else was doing at that point in time in hip hop. And lyrically, it's just, it doesn't get any better than that with Kanye, except for like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Lyrically, those are the top three: My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Late Registration, and Graduation. I don't know if Late Registration is a perfect album, but I don't know any songs I'm skipping on that. But that's because I've heard it so much, So my favorite is, if I have to choose right now, probably Late Registration.
What is yours, man?
You said you don't know if there's any song you skip on Late Registration?
Maybe one or two, but I can't decide which ones. But like I said, because I'm biased, I don't know if I'm the right person to ask that, because I'm not skipping Kanye songs on any album, period.
You know what song I'm skipping. You already know. We've had this discussion.
Gold Digger?
No.
You bugging.
My Way Home?
You know.
Common?
No. I love that song.
No.
What Celebration? We Major?
No.
Diamonds from Sierra Leone remix?
No.
You're Diamonds from
close.
Sierra Leone.
You're running out of songs, so you're going to get here
What
eventually.
song is it? How would I know?
Because your favorite rapper's on it.
Heard him say?
Damn, what's the name of that song? Hold up.
No.
I know his
Heard
Game
him say.
song.
Bring Me Down?
The song with Game on it.
Crack Me? He doesn't even have a verse on it.
It doesn't matter.
Man, whatever. Like,
man.
no.
It was a joke.
Wait,
It was
stop.
a joke.
Crack
It was a
Music
joke.
is one of the
It
deepest
was a
songs
joke.
on that album, because
was-
Kanye likens
take a joke.
I don't care, because I'm doing it.
Can't take a joke.
No, I can take a joke. I don't care. Crack Music is one of the deepest songs on that album. He likens the crack epidemic to how hip hop took over the music industry. So, yeah. Think about that. There's a reason he cut Game's verse off, because it wasn't good.
It wasn't.
Because Game can't rap. What's
Game's
my
verse
favorite?
Yeah, go ahead.
The first one.
What's the
College
first
Dropout.
one? What's the first one?
College Dropout.
You sure it's not Freshman Adjustment? You sure it's not Get Well Soon?
Those aren't albums. Those are mixtapes.
I know. Why?
That was the first Kanye. I mean, of course, it's the first Kanye album. Like a lot of people heard, but I just really resonated, especially with
It
Drug.
resonated with you?
Yeah, what I say?
You said you resonated with it.
No, whatever.
You mean you related to it.
The drug dealing just to get by. Like that really,
Sky.
it hit me somewhere in my heart. And like just everything else on that album, just it's great to me.
Are there any skips on it?
Not to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even Breathe In, Breathe Out?
I like that song.
Okay, I don't know who I was talking to. Somebody said they don't like that song. Was it you?
I don't like Ludacris on that song, but I like the song.
Okay.
She says she wants some Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, that has to be my favorite. And then if not that, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. But it is a skip on that album to me.
No, it's not.
And that's Monster.
On My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy?
Yeah.
What song?
Monster.
You bugging.
I don't like
Wow.
Was it Nicki?
Jay had the best verse.
I don't.
Jay had the best verse. Fuck all that.
But that's just me personally.
Nicki, bro.
No.
Like that's not a bad song.
No.
It's
I hate Nicki, but it's Nicki.
let's get this right. I don't dislike the song because it's a bad song. I just don't want to hear Nicki Minaj rap.
You can just skip her verse. Like,
But it's still a skip. You're still skipping it.
You still don't like it, even
Not
if
really.
regardless if she's on it or not?
No, if she's not on it, then yeah, I like the song.
Well, that doesn't
But
count.
when you
as
skip it, regardless
No.
if she's on it or not.
I'm gonna skip it because she's on it. Like I'll listen to the
So-
first parts, but when she start rapping, I
That's
skip
not.
it.
That's not a skip. That's just a skip verse. That's not a
Y'all
skip
gotta give her a
song.
props. She can rap.
I didn't say she couldn't. I said Jay had the best
I was
verse.
listening to early Nicki Minaj, like when she was still messing with Gucci and them,
Fendi.
and it wasn't bad. Like
Fendi.
yeah, like it wasn't bad.
She can still rap.
But once Itty Bitty Piggy dropped,
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I'm done. We're done
Stepping
here.
out.
We're done here.
Stepping out.
You didn't like when she pulled the 50 with that last song she dropped when she was dissing everybody?
No, but it was supposed to be a
doesn't
mix
have-
of
she
that,
doesn't
and then
have the juice-
Just
the juice.
Dream,
She doesn't have the juice to do that.
Just Playing from
outta here.
Biggie.
She doesn't have
Anybody
the
can do
juice
it.
to do that.
Anybody can do it. You just gotta stand by it. If you do
She's
it.
not a
Kendrick
good enough
did it.
list.
You can't just
Kendrick
up
did
and
it.
diss everybody like 50 Cent or
Kendrick
Kendrick.
did it.
Yeah, but when nobody gonna step to
I'm
50
talking about
except
before
Jadakiss.
Control. Kendrick did it before Control, and like you said, he didn't have the juice.
Jadakiss went to war with 50 and walked away without a scratch.
No, but Kendrick did the Control shit
Oh,
before
Monster.
Control. He did it with Monster, but nobody cared because, like
Wait,
you
who
said,
did?
he didn't have the juice like that.
Who, Kendrick?
Yeah,
He did it with
He
Control.
wasn't at the level.
he did it before. That's what I'm saying. He had the juice. He did it on Monster before Control. He did
freestyled
That was his original Control, but nobody cared because he wasn't Kendrick yet.
That's when I got on to Kendrick because he sent me that.
Yeah,
That's when you got on the Kendrick.
Snoop, Lupe,
I told you I was late.
Snoop,
Damn.
Lupe, Eminem, Andre 3000, Jay-Z.
Now that's crazy.
Lauryn Hill and a bunch of other people.
That's crazy.
Who?
Wait,
a
hold on.
bunch of other people.
No. Who's that last name you said?
Lauryn Hill.
Fuck out of here.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Fuck she ever
No,
did.
that's crazy.
Stop.
Years
8
later.
women, I guess. Especially black women.
Damn, that do sound crazy because I said
Dude.
fuck Nicki Minaj and now I'm saying fuck
Yeah,
Lauryn Hill.
it
You
makes
bugging.
sense now.
You bugging. I just said I like Tierra
Yeah.
Whack and Rico Nasty, but we ain't
lie.
record that.
That's crazy. That's crazy
Yeah.
because years later Lupe wasn't even mentioned.
Lupe is that nigga. We gotta talk about how
Underrated. The
underrated
most
he is.
underrated
He is
rapper
the most
ever.
underrated rapper ever. To me.
Even more so than Method Man. Because
Especially from the
damn,
past
that's
few
Red
years.
Man. People love Red Man.
Especially in the last few years.
I don't know if that's true.
He is. To me.
Lupe is the most underrated rapper of all time.
Yes, he's got hits.
time.
He's got.
He's not underrated.
Yes, he is.
People love Lupe.
No, they don't.
Not
Not this
as much as
generation.
they should.
That don't matter.
Not as much as they
This
should.
generation don't love Rakim.
Okay, but that's
Yeah,
a different argument. Rakim's not underrated. Rakim's top 10, arguably top 5.
To who? Who's not?
To people who know rap,
Is Lupe top 5?
Lyrically, he's better. He's more than top 5 lyrically.
lyrically,
A lot of
might be
people
top
don't
10.
put Rakim in the top
It's just
5.
his career, based on the potential and what he was supposed to do in his career, and because he was like the Kendrick and Cole of his time, and people
So
act like
Charles
that.
Hamilton.
Don't like care about that nigga. With all due respect, because I already had mental problems with it.
That don't matter. Kanye got mental problems.
Lupe was supposed to be the next.
So if he gave us two classics, how's he
He's supposed to be
underrated?
the next big thing, but it didn't happen because of label stuff, issues that had nothing to do with
But he
music,
blew up though.
a bunch of other stuff.
He got
blew
great
up,
songs.
but he didn't get the respect and the
He's not
Who's
where
not
Jay is.
respecting him?
career.
He's not
that he
where
was
Jay
supposed
is.
to get.
Who's not respecting him?
Lyrically and
He was supposed to be where Jay and Nas is.
Lyrically, I'm supposed to
He's
represent.
supposed to be like
I'm
Drake.
not only the client, I'm the president.
He's supposed to be like Drake, Kendrick, and Cole. He's supposed to have one of them runs, and he never really got that. He had a moment.
He's got more classics than Drake.
Does he?
I'm playing.
Okay, let's talk about
two.
it.
He's got two.
He's got two.
Drake got more than two.
Drake has two classic albums.
I'm sorry,
Does he?
pause.
He has
Lupe
more.
only has two.
He's got two
We
classic
even
albums.
agreed
What
to this
two?
last time.
The food and food and liquor and the
food
cool.
and liquor.
No, I mean
Those are the only two. Y'all bugging.
what?
The cool and food. And
I mean,
liquor.
I like Tetsuo and Youth, but I don't know
I
if
do
people
too.
consider
Yeah.
it classic.
I do too.
I do.
Okay, well, three then. We agree. I don't know if everybody agrees
Drake
with
still
us,
got
but
more.
Y'all the ones underrated Lupe, apparently. Alright, y'all, that was the episode. Appreciate y'all for listening. This is Steel Sharpens Steel.
I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, that's where it comes from. Look, for those that don't know, go listen to Can't Be Like.
Alright, y'all have a great day. We out.